Alrighty. We're going to skip today's recap and jump right into the action and do the recap a little after. But to summarize without taking too much time, Talion's on fire, Ark's on the ground, and they're probably going to die. So we're going to jump right back into it. I think at the on Talion's turn, from what I remember.
I was debating on if I was gonna give the potion to Mr. Bones, I think. But I do have a question. Ark's decanter of water. If I was to use that, would that be a bonus action or an action?
I'm not sure. What does the decanter of water take, Will?
Let me look it up. Sorry, hold on. It says... I guess it depends on what you want to do with it. It says if you want a geyser, which produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth, it says bonus action. Stream is 1 gallon of water and fountain is another, but I don't see it saying it needs an action or a bonus action for those, so maybe I'm missing something?
Well, if it says you can do it as a bonus action, then by all means.
So could I use the decanter of water with my bonus action to use the fountain and possibly douse both of us?
Fountain. What does the fountain do?
So the fountain is 5 gallons of water.
Well, I would say 5 gallons of water may be enough to douse one of you. I mean, like, who would you like to douse?
I'll douse Ark with that bonus action. And
all right, so using your bonus action, you kind of like kick open Ark's decanter of water. It's sitting there on his side, so really it's like a free action. You grab it, he's right next to you. You kind of like pop it out and let that bitch fucking roar, and Ark would eventually stop burning.
Alright, so that's it. And then my action, I'm gonna use 20 lay on hands and pour it into Ark.
Okay. Ark, so that is your action, and Ark, you begin to stand up. You start feeling a little healthier, a little woozy. You get up and still see these small little creatures getting ready to toss you right back down on the ground.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Now, did you say that was a free action or a bonus action with the decanter of water? Seeing as you kicked it open.
That is a bonus action.
Okay, so I don't have anything else to do.
All right,
Okay.
We're gonna go next to Ark. Look, everybody, it's Ark.
Look, everybody, it's Ark. He's burnt to hell. He's not feeling too good still. I guess he's gonna grab onto Talion, and I think using the spell slot that he has in his ring that was for Dimension Door, he's gonna get him out of there. Yep.
So, where would you like to go?
That's a great fucking question. I'm gonna say 200 feet into the room behind us.
Got it.
Let's see where that puts us. Oh, I went way too far. What the fuck?
Yeah. Ooh.
Was that 200? Oh, okay.
50 and then 70.
You're counting the whole
200. Yep.
Okay.
I had the I'm adding the hallway link too.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah, each room is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, almost 70 feet across, and then an extra 20 feet per
okay.
Or to 30 per hallway. So let me change the music here.
All right. Nobody should trust me with math today. Or approximations or anything.
So Talion and Ark, you teleport backwards to a place God knows where. Talion, you feel yourself get extinguished as you land into water. Ark, you kind of you kind of hurt your tailbone as your ass falls onto the ground, and looking down at you, Talion, is a very curious looking mermaid.
Can I just get out of the water as quickly as possible and try to get away from that?
Mm-hmm.
Probably over to Arrakis. I guess I'd scramble out of the fountain, move over towards Ark. Back up a little bit.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I don't. I just remembered Beauregard, and then why? Well, do you speak mermaid?
No, I don't.
Hey, miss, you don't mind if we just lay here for a second, do you?
She looks at you with this very with the voice changer on. She looks at you with this very aloof gaze and closes her eyes and starts to let out this song. Both of you roll me a advantage with advantage.
+3 to both of us.
Remember, you have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that just for?
So that's 9. That's 18, and then for you as well.
That's hold on.
Oh my god, Aldo, this is enchanting. So enchanting. You could sit
That's
there
21.
and listen for hours. Ark, you on the other hand, she's off tune. She's off note.
Wait, does an 18 not beat it?
Oh, you have an 18? Fuck, you have a plus
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, it's the +3 and +9.
My bad. Yeah, you're man, +9. Damn. All right, yeah, you pass it. Yeah, you too, Talon. She's off note. Like,
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Maybe we'll just maybe we should just go around the corner. That's a very nice song, miss.
I'm gonna.
I just,
Can I drink the health potion I had?
yes, you can.
It's just a normal one, so that's what? That's 1d4?
Mm-hmm. So you and Talion are both looking like you just had the shit beat out of you. It is not looking pretty.
Like we have to rest.
yeah, I know. Just go around the corner. She's a mermaid. She's just gonna stay in the water, I think. She's just.
So where's the two of you would like to go? I'm gonna quickly show you the more of this maze, because you guys would start wandering through this hedge maze, wondering, is there a way out, keeping yourself very ready for more combat, only to find no. Seems like both doors locked.
Alright, but.
Just find a corner. Just find a corner through.
Why?
Gark's gonna just start sitting down on the ground over here. He looks exhausted.
I guess Stallion would do the same.
He's gonna pull out some of those like black chimes that he has.
Okay.
He's gonna see if they're doing anything.
Why does this keep happening?
Oh gosh.
What do we do?
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
Supposed to do? I'm not sure. I don't think we can rest here.
What would you need to rest?
I don't think we can rest here. Okay. Okay. Maybe if we just gag her. Maybe the singing is the problem.
Maybe.
I don't want to go.
What if we is she gonna get out of the water?
I don't know. I don't think she can.
Okay, well, hold on. No, one moment. Okay, what if we just wait here? I can't stand this. I can't rest with the singing. But what if we block our ears or something and we rest here? You keep the chimes up. Well, no, you won't be able to hear the chimes as that happens.
Yeah.
What if I rest? I only need to meditate for a couple of hours and I should be fine.
Sure.
It's a couple of hours.
I guess I'll keep watch. What if we just go over and you talk to her?
I can't
just
talk to
tell
her.
You don't have anything you can do? Anything?
I don't. Wait, no, hold on a second.
I'm tapped out, man. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know what to do anymore.
We gotta think of something.
We're lost, man. We're lost.
What do you mean? Yeah, we're lost. We don't know where we are. And now we're stuck in a room with just a singing woman and locked doors. We don't know where the others are because Jack can't follow basic directions.
Make sure you keep up on your fee.
Oh yeah, you have a constant fee that you need to keep paying.
How much gold do I need to pay you, Mr. Bones?
I think you're good for right now.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bones. Thank you for informing us that.
Mr. Bones, are we okay in here?
Fleshies are never okay in the dungeon. Don't worry. If you die, it'll be one of the bone bros like me.
Did you just say a lashy? What the hell is a lashy?
A fleshy.
A fleshy? Oh, a fleshy. Oh, okay. What if we just throw Mr. Bones at her?
I'm gonna be... Okay, I might have to be gone for a moment.
Valiant starts sitting in the corner and he puts his hands in his face. And he just puts his hand up like I'm not gonna talk to you.
Stop acting like you know the rules.
Does Talion
Like
want
you're
to
the
do
only
a...
one.
Does Talion want to do the short rest then, and Ark will keep guard? Or the long rest, or whatever it is.
I mean, that might be... I might be gone for like 5 minutes or so. Might be more, we'll see. Because I got somebody knocking at the door.
Alright.
Gotta do. So Talion's gonna kind of sit there with his hands in his hair. Mr. Bones giving like a bit of a chortle. Ark, and I'm gonna let you adventure around this little room.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Okay. Well, the doors are already both locked. I mean, she's a mermaid. She can't get out of the water, surely. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm just gonna. He's just gonna peek around the hedgerow. What is she? She's still singing. She's just, that's all she's doing.
Roll me another one with advantage.
Okay. That's...
Yeah, you're good. Again, she's not singing in tune. It's easy to resist.
Hold on a second. I want to see if I Are there like flowers around here?
There are a bunch of small little rose petals all around the fountain, which has this nice little glow to them.
Glow to them?
Oh, yeah.
Can Ark go over and like inspect one of the flowers?
Absolutely.
I think he'd probably pick one of the roses.
You pick one of the roses. Okay, and she's still just staring at you. She has this dead fisheye look on her while she looks at you. If you look inside of the campaign chat, I'm gonna put the picture of what like the face she's giving you is right now.
Oh god. Arc's just gonna Arc toss her the rose.
You toss a rose in her, just kind of hits her tail, and she whacks it away, and it falls into the fountain below.
Hey, Miss, what do I need to do to make you just stop singing, please?
She starts singing a little louder.
What? What do you want? Do you want me to get in the water? Is that what you want?
Sings louder.
I'm not gonna win with any of this. Is there anything else like around the fountain, or like etched into the fountain?
Roll investigation.
Okay. 12.
One leaves only when one plays to perfection.
One leaves when.
One leaves only when one plays to perfection.
Ha! Arc's gonna kind of clear his throat for a second, and he's gonna start humming, or I guess singing along with her.
Yeah, go ahead.
But like actually on key.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh god. La 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 la.
Roll performance.
La, 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 la.
All right, roll performance. Let's see what we got here. The little.
Wow.
Oh.
It's terrible.
She stopped singing. She stopped singing and then just burst out laughing. She points at you and
Arc just looks really fucking tired. Okay, yeah, I get, yeah. Okay, yeah, laugh it up, yeah, no, please. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Never living that one down.
she starts singing again.
God fucking damn it!
La, la, la.
I'm not sure if there really is anything else Arc can do. Because it's not like he can retry singing. He's still gonna be tone deaf, really. Arc's gonna... He's gonna go over to Talion. He's gonna grab that flower, that like fortune's flower that he bought.
Ah, I know. Yeah, okay.
He's gonna pick one of the petals.
All right, so when you pick one of the petals, from what I remember, I believe it casts the spell Augury. So let me pull up. It is item that was added on D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I actually have it in my inventory. Hold on.
If you have it, you can tell me what it does.
Okay, hold on one second. I actually need to find it. As Ark kind of fiddles around this flower, he looks at Talion. Hey, I think you need to go teach that woman how to sing. I'm not even messing with you. It's not me. It's the dungeon. Okay. There's an inscription at the bottom of the fountain. I can show you. She's tone deaf. We need to like play an instrument or get Mr. Bones to like sing, or you to sing, or to do something. I don't know. You can use an action to pull off and drop one of the flower's 5 petals. When you do, there's a 5% chance that the petal glimmers in a flash of light as a rune is burnt into it, recreating the effect of the augury spell. So I guess it's just a 5% chance.
All right, roll a d20. Won't that be a 5% of 20? All right.
When it does, 1d6 new fortune flowers grow at that petal's location after
Oh,
30
you need
days.
a 5% of 20 is 1, so you would have needed to get like a...
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing happens.
So yeah, I mean, that's only one petal, right? How many petals does it have?
It has like it has 4 more charges.
You can try.
He's gonna wait for a second. Talon, you need to go. You need to go sing to this woman, please.
What do you want? You want me to
Just go.
sing?
Well, you don't have an instrument or something. You just need to make her not tone deaf. Just read the go. Go. I'm just pushing him forward a little bit. Just go. Just go. We're not gonna be able to sleep with this woman singing. We're not gonna be able to leave with this woman singing. I don't want to kill another mermaid. Okay, I just. Look at the inscription, and Aqua point at it at the fountain.
What's it say?
Tell them what it says. So what did I like? Think,
I genuinely forget. Sorry.
like somewhere along the lines of like one leaves to one sings to perfection.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
So I need to sing.
Yes. She's off tune. Just sing in tune.
Right.
I couldn't do it. She laughed at me.
Oh, let me try to sing in tune.
Okay, go ahead. I'll
So-
do it. I'm gonna hear it on mic. The real performance.
You
That's what I did to Will.
what the oh fuck. So now D20. You want me to perform on
I want you-
on stage?
You're gonna
on
roll.
stream.
You're gonna roll performance, but I want you to perform.
You gotta do the la la la. Come on, man.
Do
I
I
did
have
it.
an instrument on me? Hold on.
Do you have an instrument?
Let me double check.
Are you
'cause
about
if
to?
I do, I
That'd be
might.
like Scaramouche. Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't.
This,
Oh,
this,
let me.
this mission was meta coded. For real.
It was. Oh, I'll pull the fucking. La 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 do do do.
Roll a performance check. My God, was that beautiful?
I know, it's like an angel. Performance that is.
My God, please tell me how it's
6,
charisma,
7,
please.
8.
You guys are gonna have to figure out something to do because she gives you the side eye. She gives you the dead fish eye look.
Oh God.
What if we just block our ears?
Okay, fine. Fine.
Ellie, and she was giving you this look while you were singing.
We see. Oh. There she is laughing.
It is so fucking loud. The farther you get, the louder the singing gets.
It doesn't have any effect if we block our ears either.
Oh, you can, but it's like you still hear that reverberation. Somebody shut that bitch up!
Mr. Bones, why don't you sing?
Me?
Yes, Mr. Bones, you do it, Mr. Bones.
Yes,
You.
Mr. Bones,
Yes.
Mr. Bones,
Yes.
please. Sing in tune, Mr. Bones.
Sing in tune, please.
Hello,
Play your
my
ribcage
baby.
like
Hello,
a-
my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Give me a kiss by scry. Baby, that's alright. If you refuse me, baby, you lose me, then we'll be left alone. Oh, baby, tell a worm and tell me I'm your gal. Okay. Okay, she gives that a little clap, and you hear both of the doors at the end of the halls unlock.
Does he continue singing?
Yes, but now she is on. Now she starts to sing in tune, which may not be a good thing. Roll charisma save, both of you.
Ah, okay.
Not with advantage, huh?
Oh, remember the +3?
You guys are solid.
Oh,
Cool.
You cover your ears. Mr. Bones helps by putting his bony fingers in there. Help you get through.
I guess we can't rest here. Do we go back or forward?
oh, that's Oh.
I think let's do this. Let's have you do your 4-hour rest in here, because we at least know the mermaid won't do anything crazy, and I'll just stand guard, I guess.
Remember to...
Because if we go in there and it's just some kind of instant fight or something, we're gonna die.
You're right. Well, I guess keep your... Well, put your fingers in your ears. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'll meditate.
Okay.
Can I like stuff something in my ears as well before I rest?
What are you gonna stuff in your ears?
Let me see what I have on me. I have a blanket. Could I like
Yeah, you could
use
tie
the
a blanket
sword?
around your head.
I'll do that.
I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of pass RP before we get to a special event, and then we'll focus on the other group in a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Give you guys some time to talk.
Why are we?
I don't. Should we? I don't know. Should we go forward?
I don't know if we go forward or back. I don't know where we are. I don't know if it fucking matters. Why am I fucking doing this? Why am I?
Why did you lead me in to the first room in the first place? You teleported us. Dimension door.
I don't remember that.
What do you mean you don't remember that?
I don't remember that. Remember?
That was you.
No, Beauregard. That was Beauregard. I refuse to take any responsibility for what that jackass does. It was a bad idea to let him.
Even then, you led us in there. You are Beauregard. You're the same person. Are you not?
No. Yeah. No. I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
And even then, what? You brought us into this bloody dungeon in the first place.
Oh, so you want to blame me for
You
being
made the
here.
decision.
That's what you want.
You made the decision.
I seem to remember asking everybody what they thought on the topic. I'm sorry that I can't exactly rely on you to make all the choices, Talion. Because God forbid we see some kind of mind flare or something, huh?
You don't understand. A very different situation.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Completely different.
Completely different. I don't even know why I'm here. Yeah, I think that's probably the one thing we can agree on. I don't know why I'm here wasting my time.
You know what? No, you're right. It wasn't your fault. We all made a group collective choice to get here. But still, we're all incredibly stupid because of that.
So, what would you guys like to do? I mean, you guys can keep talking if you like.
I don't even know if I can rest in here safely.
Why did we give that scroll to Mizram, the one that did blindness or deafness? Why did we do that? Why?
Don't know.
I can't believe I'm wasting my time dealing with your guys' issues. I should be with my family, not in whatever the hell this place is.
None of us should be here. It's not just our issues. Well, it's all of our issues, Jacques. It's not just... You're not separate. These issues are ours. All of ours.
All of ours. I fail to understand how, after trying my best to guide Jack and to save Jack and to help all of you guys. I fail to see. No one's helping me with my issues. Yeah. No one's helping me with my things. I don't even know if I can trust you guys enough to help me with my issues. But I'm supposed to be responsible for your guys' issues. Yeah, that's great. That's lovely.
What about Jack's sister? Doesn't she know the way out if she's in here?
Oh, well, by now she's probably
Well, maybe
dead.
she knows.
Yeah. By now she's probably dead.
It's singing. I can't.
Okay, fine.
No, we can't go forward. We don't know what's in front of the door. Or behind the door, I mean.
Well, either you rest for the next 4 hours or we move forward. I don't see another option, unless you'd like to try to fight the mermaid.
I don't know what to do in this situation anymore.
Just rest.
I'll just rest.
Just rest for 4 hours. I'll stand guard. If anything bad
Put
happens,
your
then...
fingers in your ears, I don't know. Just block out that sound.
Don't tell me what to do.
Alright. If I put the cloth around my ears, would I hear it still?
Would you hear it? It'd be very muffled, but yes, you'd
It's
still
very
be able to
muffled.
hear it. It'd be a hard rest. And it's probably within that 4 hours that Clark and Jack and Plumdark are getting to the area. So we're gonna cut this a little short. So Talion, Arc, while you guys are resting, it's maybe an hour in, which is around the time they're getting in. Not the full 4 hours, but it's around an hour in. Right? Just the amount you would get from a short rest.
Okay.
When you would begin to hear a chittering from the hallway,
Oh no.
and you would begin to
Which,
hear
the closest hallway?
you begin to hear tapping footsteps, echoing footsteps.
Talion. The hallway, Talion. What the?
What is that? What? What's that?
What was that? What was that?
I don't know. Should we go the other way?
I don't know.
Well, can I?
What were you going? I don't know. It didn't look like it was exactly gonna kill us. I just don't know what it was. Oka kind of turned the corner, and does he see anything?
It's he kind of like runs out of the way as a bit of acidic spit. It's just about to land on him, but he kind of does this like little duck and runs around. He does a bear crawl. If you guys have ever seen a bear crawl, he does a little bear crawl on the ground, running through the place.
Wait a minute. Maybe we should follow it.
What's over there?
I don't know. It's
what's
some
it?
kind of like thing in it looked like a small little bear or something. I don't know. I think we should follow it.
All right.
I don't know why I'm still whispered at this point. There's something
I
spit
don't
and
know.
acid in there as well. Just
From where?
from the center, but it bear crawled over to the left. So if we just bear crawl, maybe we can get over there.
What's bear crawling?
Like on kind of like all fours, I guess. I don't know. It was like, how would you explain it, Sylvester?
No, that's kind of it. You walk on your hands and feet.
I don't know. Do we both get a short rest, by the way, or just him?
Yes, you would both get a short
Oh,
rest.
okay.
Okay.
It'd be it wouldn't be a long rest. It'd be like an interrupted short rest. But yeah, that means you
Yeah.
guys can like heal up to your hit dice.
Yeah.
If you still have that available.
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I do.
Which, yeah. So what are the two of you going to be doing?
I think we should follow it.
One moment. Maybe we should. I mean, I don't want to stay here.
So you two sneak on over, enter the other room, and hear the bellowing, "Feed me!"
Our kind of wordlessly is gonna take out like a piece of hog that he grabbed. Just gonna throw it in the direction of the voice.
It was the voice was coming from in the pit.
In the pit.
Getting closer, you can see it, and this massive plant kind of like it's feeling around, but you know, when you threw the pork in there, you see that the plants are all kind of like their bulbs shut. You could see the leaves kind of like compress, but as the chewing continues, you see that the plants begin to unfurl and unravel, and eventually he finishes his meal, and the plants go back to being kind of open. You can see them start to almost look like they're searching around.
Tally, do you have any food to throw in there?
Feed me. Let me check.
I think we throw food in there, then we need to run over to the left, just the closest thing. I think I saw it go over the left somewhere.
I have some rations.
Throw in a ration.
I'll throw in a ration.
All right, you throw in a ration, and you can hear. Make sure you remove that as squelch as the creature starts to gnaw down. You see the leaves close once again. The bulbs all begin to shut. Give you what could be a little bit of time to run through, but you're not sure.
Ark's gonna start like dashing. Can we see inside the pit?
Yep.
What does that potion look like?
It is in a very nice looking bottle. Let me see if I can actually pull up the picture for you,
Okay.
which shouldn't take too long. I mean, its glimmer would catch your eye for just a moment. I mean, it definitely would look spectacular from what I'm seeing right here. Let me pull this up for you.
Okay.
You realize that we got the roll.
Oh yeah, for your health. Yeah, that's important.
Oh, it'd be a very
Oh.
small potion.
That's only 6, hold on.
All right, if you
So,
take a look inside of the
there's a
campaign
sim-
chat, and I'll do my best to put it on the Twitch stream, you see that small potion hanging off the edge, hanging off the side of one of the leaves.
Okay. Well,
So you put it
Well.
in campaign chat? Oh.
I'm not really sure what that's worth, but I think Ark's gonna try to, while they're like chewing, just try to dash over here.
Yeah, I guess he'd do the same.
Again, you dash on through as fast as you can. I can see the bulb starting to unfurl again, and when you walk into the other room, you rush in there, you hear...
Oh no.
Oh.
What?
Wait, it's this place.
We've seen this before, right? Am I going crazy?
Can I... Wait on, is that gnome 30 feet of us?
5, 10, 15,
What,
20,
this-
25. Yes, he is. He's trying to
Okay.
climb over to the edge. He's like hanging off the side.
So I can speak telepathically with creatures up to 60 feet, actually. Okay. Hold on. Can I try... I'm gonna say stop. We're friendly.
He turns over and he looks at you with these big pleading eyes. Look, roll persuasion check.
Persuasion? Okay. And that is... What's the one?
He fucking you see him crawl as fast as he can, as he possibly can crawl. I'm gonna roll for him to see how well he does. He does very good as he lands on the grass and starts bear crawling his way through the room.
He just why did he run so fast?
So Talion, you're like, stop. We're not a threat. Now, Arg, looking at Talion, he looked like the most sinister looking man thing that in your life, with the big skeleton on his back. He is probably covered in burn marks and blood. His face is like he barely has had time to sleep. He does not look well. I mean, he can't sleep, but still, it's a rest. He looks like a madman.
Why did it just run? Oh, okay.
I'm.
Gotta go follow it.
So you do your best. Make sure you guys roll athletics while you're crawling by the slope, hearing that small little creature continuously pouring down the ramp. You're good. You could easily get Talion across, helping him out. You get to this room here, and he jumps through the portal like Gordon Freeman jumping through in opposing force. You recall that, right, Jack?
Hold on. This is the portal room.
I think this is a different one. Have we been to one yet?
Well, we came from this one, didn't we? It was a bridge. Wait, there was a potion there, wasn't there?
No,
This might be different.
I don't remember this.
Should we? I mean, we can rest in here, can't we?
Yeah, but
We don't know what's in here, do we?
This thing's running towards somewhere. We should follow it.
I think.
Listen, this is the best lead. It's probably. You see that little creature? How the hell is it surviving in here?
I don't know.
Have some kind of safe hideaway home. I'm following it. I'm going.
I grab onto Arcus. We do that.
All right.
Actually, we don't get separated.
All right. Give me just a moment.
Cue the boss music.
Yeah, we end up finding a dragon that just wants us dead.
All right, so you guys go jumping through the portal after the strange-looking gnome as fast as you possibly can, and when you get over on the other side, I have to check real quick what happens because the gnome has seemingly his foot is stuck in the bridge here, and he's letting out this horrified wail. Like a rabbit that's been
Calm down.
Why is it yelling like that? Okay.
I try to calm him down, Ark.
Okay. Hey, little buddy. Hi. Let me just try to get you out of there. Okay. Let me just try to. And Ark will kind of reach down and try to free the.
Well, I need you to roll me a con save because he reaches into his little bear pocket and he tosses sand in your eyes.
Oh no. Let's see. 12.
So you're gonna be blinded until the start of your next turn. Oh, son of a bitch!
My eyes! Oh god!
So before you do anything, Talion, make me an intelligence save.
Okay.
You don't know what is casting this, but you would just feel numb.
9.
Your target momentarily forgets its technical ability. Select a creature within range that has an intelligence score. Give me a second. Of 3 or higher, the target must make an intelligence saving throw or be unable to add its proficiency bonus to any ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws it makes. So I like to imagine like you kind of like become a little dizzy, like you lose your footing. You almost look like you're not able to operate, and you hear coming out from the bushes. This knight comes running at you, and he goes in to tackle you. Roll me an athletics check. So Ark is just like holding his eyes shut, standing there. Talion, roll me that athletics check.
And that's without the modifiers, right?
It's without the proficiency. Or yeah, you're unable to add your proficiency.
Wait.
Wait.
Die, wretched monster!
Wait!
So he's about to like slash down you, but when you say wait, he kind of stops, and he's just kind of holding you like down. He's like holding the collar of your plate mail. This guy here is wearing what looks to be very rusted, very old plate mail. He is wearing a very strange helmet from a place you've never seen before, and yeah, I mean, he's just kind of like holding his sword down at your throat while Ark is like getting the sand out of his eyes. And while
Wait, let me tell you something. Wait.
Speak!
We're friendly.
Friendly, you have a beast on your back!
I'm not a beast. You want to talk fatso?
Ah!
Oh, he's like a guide.
Oh, what's happening?
Explain.
We found a caravan with skeletons in it, and they were friendly. So we hired the skeleton on our back, and he helps us around the dungeon in certain rooms.
Did you speak to it? What's happening over there?
Do you speak Draconic, any of you?
Fuck no.
So argue your vision would begin to return, and the guy kind of like lets go of Talion and backs up, but he keeps his shield up. The bear kind of sneaks behind him, and you see this out of the bushes, 2 figures appear. One of them you recognize. And I'm going to quickly post a picture, and we could all thank Skipper for this lovely bit of art, and I'll make sure to put it on stream for anybody that might be watching, although I'm not sure whether or not we have much of an audience right now. You do see Frosty in all of her glory, not the girl that you had once seen. I mean, hell, she does look pretty much the same as she did in Jakal, but you recall the hair kind of matted and frazzled. Demeanor just grim. And she looks surprised, very surprised. She doesn't seem to recognize you at the moment, Ark, but granted, you're covered in burns and probably not the best looking right now. Dirt, grime, everything of the sort. He stands in the back while the knight addresses you.
You're not monsters. My
We're not
lord.
monsters.
Do not blame me, boy. You're wearing ancient armor and have an undead menace on your back.
Fair enough.
And this one, oh, boy, I've never seen anything like him. Pale skin, covered in scars and burns. You can't blame me for making such assumptions. We told you to fetch us a monster to eat, you little runt.
You need food?
I can't stay mad at you.
And he kind of gives him a little pat and then like kind of shoves him off.
Yes, we're starving in here. Haven't found a good monster to eat in quite some time. Hoping to use the lad there as bait evasive he is.
I say, I have a couple of rations.
Couple of rations,
I do.
Where'd you get the rations?
It's from before we came in here.
From before you came in here, so you're new here.
Yeah, you can say that again. How long have you been here?
Too long. What do you know about Alden?
Who?
Wait, no, it's no, Mr. Bones mentioned him, didn't he?
Mr. Bones does that. Mr. Bones does that little like thing where like somebody puts their hand like they're zipping up their mouth. He keeps his jaw shut.
Have something to share?
When I've heard he's a mage. That's about it.
A mage? Oh, he is no mage. Terrible wretch he is. Paladin of sorts, a knight. Nothing I've ever seen before. Powerful too. But nothing that a good couple of lads can't take care of. I'd heard from a traveler passerby before he fell into unfortunate traps that he was a tyrant in this place. Tyrant that I was hoping on slaying and perhaps finding a way out.
I think we'd all want to find a way out.
And perhaps you'd like to join me.
You look towards Ark and see if you can get an opinion out of him.
Listen to me, son. You're the only martial, capable individual I've found in this place. Other than that, I found a gnome wearing a bear hide, that kobold that doesn't speak any common, and the girl that's been somewhat useful. Ah, who am I kidding? Very useful, dear. You've been very helpful.
Didn't say a word.
Or kind of glances over to Talion. You know that you see like almost a look of kind of like panic in him. Every so often he keeps glancing over to Frosty, but he's trying to keep his attention on the knight in front of him.
Well, I see the issue on why we kind of
I'm not
look at Harkonnen.
forcing you to do anything, Bar. You can try your luck, but if you can think of any other way to get out of this place, by all means.
Well, I think it might be best if we come with you.
The girl has been trying to find a way to track the rooms, though they have been increasingly difficult to do so. We've managed to map out some area, but alas, eludes us. The exit, the escape.
So how long have you been down here? The lot of you.
Me? 3 weeks. The bear, unknown. Kobold, unknown, and the girl. And she claims a couple of days to a week. He's lost count. You don't talk much, the girl.
Sylvester, you said this guy's armor was like rusted?
Oh yeah.
Do you have maybe some place that we could rest for a little bit and talk that isn't next to this portal that leads to a bunch of who knows where?
Well, I suppose somebody will need to keep... What does he sound like, by the way? I think I might have the wrong effect on. I do.
A little bit echoey, like
I suppose, but do keep in mind that we will need someone to keep watch. And I'm starting to feel the effects of hunger. Another ration if I could. I might be able to stay up if I had it.
I only need to meditate for a couple of hours. I could we could switch watch once I'm done.
Kind of rubs his chin a little bit.
What seems to be the matter? Oh, why can't we go now?
Wait, go where?
I had to go face this tyrant, of course.
And this is
Listen.
all you.
Listen, this might be all I have, but I'm more than a capable fighter, and we will not be jumping into this head first. We'll be using cunning. We take this time, perhaps an hour or so, to formulate a plan, to have a course of action to take. We sneak into this person's realm, which I believe the girl has some insight into. Find where he might sleep or where he might dwell. Attack him while his forces are awry. And of course, find a key to leave victorious. So, it's a working plan. It's the only thing I have, other than wandering room to room and finding slaughter in every... I'm sorry. I'm a bit irritable, but... forgive me.
Well, if I've been trapped there as long as you have, I'd also start getting irritable. But I do think it would be wise if we rested for just a moment.
Listen, how about this? An hour, and the girl can heal your wounds. These wounds, they change. They change frequently. We don't know where we might be, but for now we think we might have a path to get there. But an hour is as much as we can spare. Unless you want to wait longer, in which we'll have to find another way to their compound.
So you know the way over there?
We know a
Well,
route.
you have an idea.
We know a route that appears every few cycles. Round an hour from now, that route should appear. But after that, it might take 4, 6, hell, even a day. Or it appears again.
Let's just rest for an hour, and your healer friend over there can look over my purple friend over here.
Take some time to speak. I'll speak to the rest.
Yeah.
We can introduce one another in at times. Please. Time.
Need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You guys can
I know. I need to go again.
No, you're
I'm a
fine.
little
You're
sick.
fine. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Why are we being drafted to fight some kind of tyrant?
I don't know, but I don't listen. I don't think if we go out alone, we'll be. You know, I can't even remember what we were arguing about a moment's time ago. I don't think that's relevant anymore. But I think if we go on alone, we might not have the best chances. But also, fighting a tyrant right after whatever we just went through is not the best idea.
It really seems like our only choice. If they're saying that the tyrant is the way out of here. But they really don't seem to know much about the man, which isn't good for a plan of attack, Talion.
No, it's not. It's not. Even then, we need to find Plumdark, Jelly, and Jack. I mean, we can't leave without them.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, you're right. You're right. We can't leave without them. We gotta find them somehow. Wait.
The
No,
spell.
I'm not gonna let you. You shouldn't waste a spell on that. If we're about to get into a lot of trouble, I just don't think you should.
I knew the general direction we were going to find Frosty before.
Yeah, well, she's
but,
right over there now.
What?
Talion, are you blind? That's her.
That's Frosty?
Don't look at her.
That's Frosty?
Yes, I didn't know you didn't.
Well, I didn't know what she looked like.
How do you not know?
Well, to be fair, those other robes aren't there.
Yes, they are. She's a nice Genasi woman. Look at her. Don't look at her. Don't make eye contact.
I'm not. Give her like a side eye for a moment.
I'm freaking out. I'm gonna officially say.
Fine.
I'm gonna officially say it. I'm not having fun anymore.
You were having fun.
Yes, I was having fun. Before. Not anymore.
Why would you be having fun in this?
Because I
terrible.
I don't know. I spent majority of my childhood in a fucking place that people were always trying to kill me. So yeah, this is a little bit fun. At least there's breaks from people trying to kill you. There's whimsy. Look at that thing. He'll point over to Nomio. Whimsy.
Look at the Lord Gnome the best.
Whimsy.
Whimsy.
And then it got bad when we started burning to death.
Oh, as it wasn't bad already.
I got separated from the others. I don't know. I probably.
How did we lose them? I don't understand this.
know. Well, I thought Jack was behind us. Apparently,
were
we
behind
need to
us.
attach a rope to him to keep us near us. I didn't realize that we would when we got to Jakal that I would be taking care of a child who's trying to take care of another child.
Right. Okay. Well, let's focus on now.
Can we trust that man with the rusty armor?
No, we can't. We can't. Are you kidding? He's saying he's only been in here for a few weeks. So before he got in here, he was just gallivanting around in rusty armor. He was doing that. You believe that? That man is clearly not right in his head.
Definitely not. Right.
His best friend is this whimsy.
Right, if that's Frosty over there.
Yes.
We can tell her Jack is in here with us. I mean, she probably won't. We have an ally of some sort, wouldn't we?
Oh, I can only imagine how that would go. Listen, there's a reason why I was trying to disguise myself. I saw her look at me when she arrived at the party. She was at the party that the king threw. She obviously wanted to kill me. I'm
not going to ask her for whatever.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If she figures out it's me, fuck it. We're not going to deal with. We can't deal with that right now. Okay.
Listen, I think whatever quarrels you have is
far less important
Listen,
than us getting out.
listen to me. Listen to me. Here's what we're gonna do.
I'm
Here's
listening.
what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Can you, if we take a short little rest, can you do that telepathic thingamabob that you do?
With the speaking with people, or do you want me to locate somebody?
Telepathically speaking with people.
Telepathic.
Yeah.
You want right? And what do you? It's only so far. I can't.
Yeah, I'm Frosty. To Frosty.
To Frosty. What do you want me
Yes.
to say to Frosty?
We're just saying that we're friends with her brother, and if this thing goes bad with the tyrant man, we just blame it on the green guy.
We can't blame him.
Yes, we can. What are you talking about? We can't.
It's
blame
not
him.
right.
What do you mean it's not right? For all we know, he's trying to kill this wonderful guy that's trying to take care of people. We don't know anything.
I can't just throw
This-
all the blame on that man.
This sounds like an assassination mission.
It's well, right. But we can talk some sense into him.
Some sense.
Right.
Talk
we
some sense.
listen. We don't.
There is
know
no sense to be had here.
how to. Right. No, I suppose you're right, but I can't.
Talion, look at me, okay? Everyone here, everything here is crazy. It's crazy.
I know.
I'm just saying, at the first opportunity, do what?
Apologies for my rash introduction, elf and preacher. I've
Thanks.
not had too much kindness come through that portal, but perhaps some more some more fitting introductions would be appropriate. I am Brovel. I come from a distant land known as Vinterum, was a great night of Almantrea before I landed here in this place. I just want to get home. We all just want to get home. Aside from the Kobold, I don't quite know what he wants, but this man, what I've heard about other travel from the other people we have found in this place. This person, they seem powerful. They seem like they know a way. They must know a way. We find them, we will most certainly find our way out. Then we can part our ways, but we must trust one another. I have no reason to trust you. You could be one of his forces. Hell, you have one of the undead on your back. It's a good sign that you're not going to act aloof.
Yeah, I was just talking to my companion about how it's so great that we've actually met people in here that don't want to kill us.
Agreed.
Where do you hail from?
Shadowhurst.
And you? Well, don't go silent on me now. I told you where I'm from. That's forbidden by law.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can now.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh yeah. Well, I don't really have a home. I'm a bit of a traveler. I travel.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Yes,
Yeah.
take some time to rest.
Yeah. We're just gonna rest. Talion, you can go ahead
Yes.
and maybe get some healing from that nice lady over here. I'm gonna sit by this rock and think about my life choices.
Of course.
So, Talion, do you go across the bridge?
I
You
do.
can
I do
speak
make
to,
my way to Frost.
So, Frosty looks you up and down. I don't think you have you met. I don't think you met.
I think so. I saw. So Talion saw Frosty outside of the Adventurers Guild, talking to Nesha. But even then, he would say telepathically that we're friends with Jack, your brother, and
Saying
the
that
hub.
she kind of like gives you this not a side eye, but like again, she keeps her head down the entire time. Very hunchy. She looks up at you, and you can't quite read the look. It would take maybe insight to understand it, but it's a look. Or she
Could I
starts casting a spell.
Could I
Sure.
try to do insight?
Roll insight.
Perfect. Oh, and that's it's 19.
She doesn't seem surprised that you know Jack, but she's like surprised that you said like, oh, he's a friend. We're friends with you. Seems a little like
He has friends.
furious at that statement.
Oh,
That's the most fucked up. What the fuck?
He's been his only friend for years.
That's
His
fucked up.
family.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up. All right, I'm sorry.
You're with the pale one.
the hell? Yes, we traveled together.
And you traveled with Jack.
We have traveled with Jack, yes. Well, we were traveling with Jack, but then we got lost in here.
I can only imagine how your companions treated brother.
What?
I can only imagine how your companions must have treated my brother.
What do you mean?
She kind of nods her head with like a bit of a exasperated laugh. And are you like low on hit points? Casting like a spell to kind of like see your injuries.
I'm down to like half my hit points right now, so I guess I would be low.
Does she any healing spells ready?
A second.
I'm trying to see if she even has any healing spells ready.
All right.
I don't think she does.
She's fallen that low. Oh my god.
I don't even think she has a single
Oh,
healing spell.
no.
She is
Uh-oh.
she's gonna hand you 2 greater healing potions.
2.
Yes. Drink up. They're all I have.
Are you sure?
Would you like to give them back?
I'll keep them on me for now.
So you and him have been in this place.
Only for a couple of days now. Not. I think.
Days.
I found the engraving you made on a rock to Nesha when you first got here. Have you? Is she with you?
I haven't seen her. Surprised you know her too. The castle. Were you at the castle?
I was.
You all traveled together.
We did. Nesha, Jack, and the rest of us.
Hmm. When we leave, when we do this, do you have confidence in your skill? Think you'll be able to defeat another paladin in combat?
Of course. Of
From
course I do.
What I've heard from travelers and passerbys, this person is esteemed and the greatest. Whether or not he actually is or not, no. They say he's a cruel man. Cruel man, but I'm all too familiar. All too familiar with cruelty.
Who knows? Maybe we can reason with him. He might not be as bad as they say he is.
Don't think there is reasoning with people in a place like this.
You're probably right.
Seems you.
Very well.
I want to
Um,
leave. I have things I want to do, and I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here.
I don't think any of us want to stay here, but
You see her kind of caress the top of the spell book that she has. It's a very old, like odd looking. Roll me a history check, Italian.
okay. History check, +2. 8.
That book seems like its style is way more familiar than any magic book you've seen, but it doesn't mean like doesn't mean like you know exactly where it comes from. It just like it has more, like you can kind of tell when something's older, but like you can't really tell by how much older. Like oh,
Right,
weird.
right.
It is a pretty
But
shitty
it's-
looking book.
But it's like familiar, like the style of it.
Like the style.
Yeah.
When the time comes, do what you have to do so we can all leave. I think you'll have any worry more than capable.
I suppose I'll go rest up, and then we'll make our way to wherever we're going when he's ready. They point over.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll give you and Ark time to tell me what you do during your short rest, if there's anything special you do, and if not, we're gonna continue on to the next region.
I'll go.
I think it's gonna be praying during a short rest.
Who's he praying to, and what's he praying?
Corellian, and he's praying that all of them make their way out fine, and that they find Jack, Plumdark, and Jelly.
Hell yeah, brother! Once you guys are ready, we'll move along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm good to go.
Yeah, so am I.
Alrighty, sweet. So, after a short rest, you guys get your spell slot. You get your spell slots back. Arc, Italian continues. Mr. Bones' counter goes down to I think another 4 rooms, if I'm right.
I'll pay him if he's starting to get low.
And
I rolled the wrong fucking. Oh, go on. Sorry.
nah, don't worry. You can roll the proper hit die if that's the case. The paladin begins leading you guys out.
Onward! Mage, find the doors.
Frosty will move ahead. She starts crawling up to like the little hallway region, and you can see her casting some type of spell on what looks to be the frame of the door. Like it doesn't seem like there's anything there, but she seems to be casting something on the wall. Oh my fucking god.
Well, that's probably good, right?
Yeah. Has to be right.
The sigils are lined up. The waterfall room will stay the same. There will be a bridge, and then from there, the portal. And after that, I'm not quite sure where. But it should be safe. It should be, for now. We have to move quick, and we have to move now. And with that, you see her plop her way through the doorway.
Okay.
Come on then.
Yeah. Hey, Talon.
Mm-hmm.
Just you know what our priorities are if things go really bad.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's running fine so far. Oh, she's
You know, if this place wasn't such a bloody death trap, I would think it to be marvelous. I mean, treasures beyond imagination, being able to find countless bits of gold. Again, I had the wrong voice changer.
Yeah, you
Gold,
definitely can.
trinkets, and baubles. If only this place didn't trap us inside.
So, our good buddy Alden starts traveling through. I mean, you guys have actually been through this region before. You've been through this area. You recall it. It's not too hard to get across, especially using all the little tricks that the paladin here is showing you. He seems to be used to this kind of thing.
Far too familiar with this room. We pass it every now and again whenever we need to take a rest. Damn creature has been blowing up and down the rapids for as long as I've been here.
The whole time walking, Ark, and I'm gonna mention this for you. Frosty walks with she doesn't walk with like a fear like she did before. Before you always kind of looked at her and she you didn't understand it at the time, but had this like slouch, nervousness, these tics, like she would bite her nails or always look behind her shoulder. But now she kind of stands hunched, quiet, holds her book close to her chest and walks with her staff, very carefully monitoring everything in the room with an almost profound confidence, but one that doesn't want to show.
And from here we jump, unless you're willing to use the spell. No? Very well. Oh, shit!
What?
So the knight
Can I try?
Yeah, he slips a little further. His fingers are hanging off the edge. What he did?
Could I Starlight step over and try to help him up?
Roll athletics with advantage.
Oh, my lord! I always make that jump. My joints are
6.
failing me.
25.
You reach down and you get him up.
Thank you, brother.
No place to die.
Close one.
Frosty is going to you see the gnome walk over to try to like get across, but Frosty is going to use her minor wormhole to get across. Gnome and kobold left to find their own way.
Throw me!
Who did he say that to?
You. The kobold's gonna get on all fours and kind of pounce across.
It's okay. Throw me.
Are you sure?
Of course. You look big and strong.
Oh. I'm so fucking tempted just to do it for the funny. Oh man. Nah, we're just I'll just pick up the gnome and he's gonna just dimension door across. He's gonna use one of his spell slots.
Gee, thanks, mister.
Uh-huh.
You're a good man.
Uh-huh.
You're a good man, Arthur Morgan.
You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. My dimension door down, Arthur Morgan. My spell slot down, Arthur Morgan.
From here, the portal will lead us to the vegetation rooms. Which one it will be, I can't say for certain. So get ready for a fight in case it will come. Going through the portal, this seems awfully familiar. You guys recall earlier before going down a very similar route to get to this area here. Though this room was very different. When you come out on the other side, you don't see all of those carnivorous plants fighting with one another. No, instead you see a very strange looking hallway. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Seem different.
I don't recall ever being here.
No, I don't know.
So the knight's gonna move forward, and you hear him yelling expletives up ahead.
Oh no.
Oh, motherfucker!
Oh,
Damn it, the path is blocked.
I might be able to fix this, although I'd have to use a spell.
What spell?
I don't have many of this. Moonbeam. See if I could disintegrate it over time. I'm not too sure. Burn it up.
Good work. Mr.
That
Mage,
would
you
take
have
time.
anything better?
Gonna kind of beckon her hand to Talion.
What do you say?
She beckons her hand like towards you, like, go on, do what you're gonna do.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Retired from that old scuffle, are you, mage?
After a while, the gelatinous rectangle turns into this like mucky acid on the ground, but it's enough where you guys can kind of step over it without too much trouble.
Excuse me! I'm a little short. Do you think you can help me so that my furry boots don't get covered in the muck?
Okay. And Ark will pick up, and he'll like carry this guy like a football, like just under his arm.
He clings onto you like a koala.
Ark looks really unhappy right now.
Do you want me to carry him, Ark?
No, it's fine.
No?
It's calm.
Okay.
It's calmer. It's calmer.
Do you need help? Need look at the little kobold banker.
He
I
hisses
don't
at you.
understand what that means.
He just kind of bucks past you and is going to like he has like, you notice he has like a big bag full of gold that he's clinging onto for dear life.
That's all his savings back there.
He's just carrying onto a bag of gold. That's it.
That's
what he
it.
brings to the party, a bag of gold.
That is it.
Oh, I didn't
I like
realize
it
what
very
he actually
much.
was. My bad.
You didn't realize what he was?
No, I didn't. I just thought he was a kobold, but I didn't actually look at his title.
I gotta roll their advantage because I feel Nat 20 from before. She might get the rooms. Yeah, we might be close. We go forward. There will be a room full of fish. After that, we enter the caves. Never been in the caves, so I don't know what they might have. From there, the passage to the left, and we continue down, and we should be able to find the entrance to this place. But it's a death trap. If we go to the entrance, we'll be caught, we'll die. To the right. Never seen where that lies. To the right. We go forward, and to the right.
Oh, that's your expert opinion, mage, so be it. Hell, I'm better bashing something with a sword than finding my way across. What do you say so, paladin?
Puffs.
Prosh!
Continuing through, I mean, I'm going to skip ahead through some of this. Going through the salmon room the same way you did last time, carefully and without getting knocked into the water, you continue across. Eventually, you get into this strange cave dwelling where you find a scorpion. The knight tells you to hold your, hold yourself. They can take care of that. Frosty and the knight work hand in hand to take out the scorpion before eventually making their way across. Now, she sees the path to the left, but rather than going to the left, she opens up a passage that starts heading more to the right. You see to be a interesting looking bridge, which you realize now was above you. I mean, you didn't really notice it before, but looking up, you find it interesting, and you continue on and on and on. And this is where we're going to hold it.
I'm just gonna tap Talion on the shoulder real quick and just kind of whisper to him. I'm just gonna whisper to him, "Hey, Talion, did you tell, Frosty that her brother was here?"
And speak telepathically to you, and he'd say yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, so she knows that he's here, and she knows what's wrong with him.
I didn't say what's wrong with him, but I could always bring that up.
We'll deal with it after this. I just want
That we
to
will.
ask.
All right. It's just, if I'm not right, could be portal room. Maybe. I don't know if it'll be empty or not, but we need to go now because it's about to change. You begin to hear shifting movements and start to see the edge of the runes that she had kind of begun revealing. They start to glow and change, and she beckons all of you to hold. Beckons you to hold. And as soon as they glow, you see them flashing for a little bit, and they start to glow again, and she quickly points at, now, go, now. Once you get inside you, a large standing ready to defend the door. Change the music here, and we'll find, we'll...
Alright, back where we started from.
Why is it that we always end up going around in circles? We literally saw this thing.
We've been in this room
Oh,
before.
we've been in this room before.
I need to find the music. Go on. Sorry for keeping the other guys delayed so long. Don't you worry, fellas. You guys are gonna get a meaty turn. I think everybody's there, right? Jack, Plumdark.
Yep.
So, Frosty yells to you, "Just get to the portal. You don't need to beat it." She's gonna cast a spell. Actually, meant for you guys to. So everybody roll initiative.
Cool.
The allies. Frost. Wow, 2 from the enemies. Frosty got an 11.
5.
So, we are going to, I guess, start off with the allies. We're going to start with this guy here who's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he starts, I'm going to have him use his action to roll performance, trying to get this creature's attention.
Over here, boy, here.
Not the most performative guy, but he's waving his arms around, and as the creature starts to turn, Frosty sprints this way, 5, 10, 15, 10, 15, 5. Keeping behind the pillar, trying to keep out of sight. We're going to go next to the kobold, who's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 30. And the gnome, 5, 10, 15, 20. And now we're going to go to Will and then Talion.
Yeah.
30. I think that'll be my turn.
Talion, what are you doing? The creature is starting to rumble. It's starting to shake. It's looking over at the other paladin, but that kobold running past it has gained its attention.
Okay, let's see it.
You idiot little lizard!
Dash. And it's gonna stand behind the pillar there.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. We're now going to go over to the golem. The golem is not happy that something is trying to get past him. So it quickly rushes over to the kobold. 5, 10, 15 over here, and it's going to go into slam it. That's right, 2 slam attacks on the kobold, who looks up and gives a hearty little for taking, oh boy, The kobold is left a splatter on the ground.
Wow.
He is dead.
Okay, so don't get caught.
So don't be seen. Oh man.
And we're now going to go to top of initiative. I believe it's this man here. So, he's going to move 5, 10, 15 and start waving his hands around and trying to get its attention again.
Over here, you overgrown boss treat.
And the creature will slowly start to turn over, seeing another combatant inside. Talion, I need you to roll stealth. Same with Frosty. Frosty, while she's running, kind of like trips on herself, which gives away the position. The creature turns over to you, and going wide-eyed, she is going to use her movement speed to go. Well, she doesn't want to get. Okay, she's gonna try 5, 10, 15, but the creature's gonna try to. Is it in range? Yeah, it is in range to try to opportunity to grapple her. That's the creature, and this is old Frosty. Frosty has a -1. Okay, so the creature grabs her, and she freak out. Although she doesn't freak out as much as you'd think she would. Instead, she's gonna cast a spell using her action. Cast Shadow Step. Sorry, I'm reading this. Moving in this manner does not draw opportunity to attack. Oh well, that would have been nice. Can't cast Wormhole because she's okay. Perfect. She can cast Misty Step as a bonus action. She Misty Steps into the portal. All right, we're gonna go next to the gnome. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's his movement speed. Like that's his 10 feet and then a sprint 10 feet.
You're kidding.
We're gonna go next to Talion. I'm sorry, Arc, and then Talion.
Can Arc take an action to pick up the gnome?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's gonna try to hide behind the pillar battalion.
All right. So both of you guys roll me stealth because the creature is already looking, or I guess he grabbed Frosty, so he doesn't know if you're there yet.
Oh, so double? Okay.
No. So yeah, roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roll, okay.
You gotta. Yeah, the creature.
So
the creature sees a glimmer of your armor hanging off the side. We're gonna go next to you, Talion.
I'm gonna.
The creature's gonna sprint over to you on its turn, unless you have anything else.
Let's see here. I'm gonna quickly just look through this. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's 10 feet. Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe I have something else. You know what? I'm going to... dash.
Okay, sweet. On its turn, 5, 20, it'll also dash. Then 15, getting in the space here. This guy here is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then sprint 5, 10, 15. But he's going to stop here at the door, and he's going to kind of beckon, come on! Come on! Come on! And the creature will kind of turn facing him. He still knows you're there, but he's screaming. Come on. We're going to go next to you, Ark.
go in, go!
Can you go ahead and push the gnome in?
Yeah.
Alright, would that be like a free action or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. $30. I was gonna use an action. He's gonna use Psychic Lance on the golem.
Okay. What is psychic link?
It needs to make an intelligence saving throw. And if it fails, then it's gonna take some damage and be incapacitated till the start of my next turn. Oh my god, okay. It's just gonna take half damage then.
I don't
Smart
know.
motherfucker.
Get the nat 20, brother. You know how we roll.
Oh, does he not? Okay, he won't
Whenever,
take anything.
yeah,
My
whenever
bad,
you
my
guys,
bad.
yeah, whenever you guys get a nat 20 with it, I always
Yeah,
calculate
no,
it.
that's fine, that's fine.
So it
I
would
forgot.
probably be like a glowing rune on its head, keeping it from such an attack.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I tried to help. That's my turn.
Okay, Talion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
Hey.
Over here. And let's see here. With that, I'm also going to. You know what? I'll wait.
Okay. You don't know how lucky you guys just were right now.
Yeah, what was that nat 1?
All will be explained in due time.
Okay.
So you go where, Aldous?
What do you mean?
Where did you go?
With the Misty Step?
Oh, you're there. Okay.
I'm there, yeah.
Come on, come on, come on!
Now it's going to be the creature. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, can't make its range. It's that slow. So the guy's going to go through 5. Okay. We're going to go next to Ark.
Is that guy's gold pouch on the ground?
Yes, it is. So it'll take your action to pick that bitch up.
That's fine. That's an effect movement, right? So
Nope.
let's grab that shit.
And Talion, you following behind?
Yep.
Nothing I like better than blood money, baby.
Right now, I'm doing an unnecessary sacrifice.
Run! Run! Wait a sec. Run! Run! Run!
Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
This creature is being restrained right now by a bunch of its by its shadow, but it's trying to break free as hard as it can. And she is sprinting, dude. Whatever the hell is happening to this creature, you don't know how long it's gonna last. But it's probably better to move now than move later. I'm gonna put the picture of what the creature looks like in the chat. We're gonna go top of initiative again to Frosty. The creature is, I rolled to see if the creature was going to be affected by this spell. I got a nat 1, so the first round I'm not gonna have it try to break out. Frosty runs 5, 10, 15, 5, 50, and gets a toss. We're gonna go next to this guy, 5, 10, 15, 30, and then sprint 5, 10, 15, 20. We're going to go next to the gnome, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then finally we're going to go to Ark.
Action dash.
dash.
All right.
And that's what I get.
And the creature is going to roll one time to see if it can get unrestrained. If it can't, we're going to end combat. It breaks free of its restraints
Oh.
of the shadow, and it's going to turn. You guys have already escaped, but there is one combatant that has not left the field.
No, Mio.
10, 15,
Well,
20, 25, 30.
We tried our best.
Golem releases an arctic wind within a 15-foot radius around itself, or a 13-foot creature in the area must make a con save. Let me roll the gnome's con saving throw.
The gnome!
Holy shit!
His
W, let's go!
his furry coat makes him completely immune to this horrifying cold, man. Mama packed him a parka. He's not gonna worry. All right, we're gonna go to I guess to the start of his turn since you guys are out of there. 10, and then he's going to, he'd have to risk it. He'd have to risk the disengage, but that's his movement speed. 10. He has nothing else to do but sprint. He's gonna take the dodge action, and the creature's gonna turn. It's gonna try to hit him. One bite and one doom attack. So that's try to recharge the wind. Okay, so that's disadvantage. That he still hits.
Oh no.
W, no.
No, Mio, no.
6 plus. Wow, plus 7 slashing and this plus cold. 14. 16. The gnome is not looking good. And then we go to the bite attack. Probably we'll do our buddy.
No.
No.
So he gets
on.
slashed in the back, gives a horrifying scream, and then the creature bites into him, tearing his flesh, killing him.
God damn it.
This is where we're gonna-
No, Mio. He was the best of us. I don't know how we're supposed to accomplish this mission now.
Ark, that pouch has 500 gold.
Oh, cool.
Moving along.
Okay. Now, do not fall. Do not fall.
What is this?
This. Way across. There. It leads into their place. It leads into their place. Need to find a way across.
And how are we supposed to do that?
I'm gonna grab the guy's hand. She.
Great. Wait, Talion, where's the gnome?
What? He wasn't with you?
I thought he was with you.
Oh. No.
I think I kind of get it now.
What? Wait,
Tell me.
how do we get across?
This is my last spell slot in my ring, so yeah. When we get in there, this is a terrible idea. Come on, Talion, let's just get this over with.
All right.
And he'll use his last spell slot in his ring to dimension door. Right over there.
One more room before we get to the other. So, Frosty, this guy, Talion and Ark, crouched down. She, a little shushing motion. The knight will put his hand down, sort of like in the way the military does. And will slowly start making their roll stealth.
Stop.
Time to roll with disadvantage. Yippee!
So let's see, that's a 12.
Okay, so the knight is going to trip over his greaves. Frosty's a fucking ninja. Dude, so far I've had her roll like a couple of times and they've all been high rolls. So she stays like she ducks in some bushes very quickly, seeing this guy make a sound. You know what? Nat 20, here's what we're gonna do. Instead of that, I'm gonna have the knight re-roll, but do it normally. Because she sees that he's about to eat shit, and she's going to like quickly grab him. Oh, that was almost an nat 20. Now he kind of still makes a rumble, and these two creatures turn around.
Oh.
Pick him up!
And yeah.
Oh.
So we're gonna hold off there, and then we're gonna go to the others in just a moment. Tell me, Plumdark, Jack, everybody, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Shame we don't have Jelly here. It's a damn shame we don't have Jelly here. So,
Yeah.
me just a moment.
That's alright. I mean, I think I was gonna be the main speaker in this situation anyway.
It sucks because I want to go get a drink, but I also don't want to miss the RP.
Then get one now.
Yeah, you think?
Get one now, we'll wait.
Oh, okay, hold on, give me a second.
Just for you.
I think there's some kind of misunderstanding going on right now. You see, sir, my group and I, we wandered in here, and we didn't realize that there were other people around in this area. But, like, I mean, we're trying to find our way out. I'm sure it's the same as you guys are, so if, like, maybe you could just let us keep on going, we'd be happy to share the news somewhere we find it.
He turns his head over to Plumdark, the cultist, the kobold. He looks up at you, Plumdark. You.
Plumdark.
This is those mushrooms you were talking about, right? And you see the woman behind him, which she's a drow. You guys have met a drow before. You've met Miss Pettigrew, but boy, this is a drow. She looks to be of some sort of noble prestige, and she has this constant scowl looking over at Plumdark.
Jack has this look of interest towards her, but he's not gonna say anything about it.
I am beyond curious to know exactly what you are thinking.
Does he say that to me or him?
No, he's saying it to Plumdark.
Jim, are you there?
Plumdark's glaring with his one eye.
I guess I need to make it plain and simple. Achoo!
Oh.
He kind of puts his arms out like very expectantly. A weird word.
Plumdark has to give you his
I don't
scrolls.
think I asked you a goddamn question.
Okay.
He knows what I want.
Plumdark grumbles, the spores billowing from his face hole.
A couple of people sneeze in the room, but kind of walks real close, looking up and down.
Why did you come here? It certainly had a good reason.
Well, me and my friends got lost.
You and your friends got lost. This is your friend.
Points down at the kobold.
Yeah, that's my friend Ricky. I freed him from jail.
You freed him from jail.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong, so I let him out.
Oh, no, I think you're mistaken. He was in there for a reason. He was in there because I said he should be in there. And you let him out. Hell yeah. Brought this son of a bitch right to my doorstep. Clearly have no respect for other people's property. The kobold is shaking, like violently.
Well, the book didn't say there was any evidence.
Oh, the book didn't. Who gives a shit what that book has to say? I say they belong in there, and I think you owe me an apology.
Plumdark shifts his gaze to the drow.
She is like, she kind of smiles or gives a very knowing chuckle.
I won't apologize to those who collude with the ancient enemy.
You're not going to do what?
She is my enemy.
I don't think
My
you
people's
understand.
enemy.
You don't have a choice. Because you're either going to apologize or I'm going to feel a little better.
Sovereign Timsky says there's always a choice.
So he goes over to the kobold and he lifts up his mace and bashes it down as hard as he possibly can onto the kobold. The kobold is laying there, just this heap on the floor. He is absolutely decimated. You hear these grotesque gurgles coming from the kobold's mouth as it tries to claw away, and the knight just bashes down and down and down and down again. Oh shit! Well, maybe it was good
his
you.
hands on his head.
Oh shit! Maybe it was good you brought him to me. I needed something to get this goddamn energy out. And now on to you. And he kind of like does like one of those like shoves. You know, like when you're kind of shoving somebody away while walking, something like a dick would do. He does that waddling over to Jack.
Jack is hyperventilating now. Like he's looking over at the body, and as he steps up in front of him, like Jack's heart pounding in his chest. Looks at the Black Knight. Sir, we don't mean you any trouble. No trouble at all. I think there's some type of misunderstanding going on right now. I apologize for anything my friend over there said.
Your breath smells like shit. And that's surprising because I wouldn't think a maggot-faced son of a bitch like you would hyper. Well, I don't even think there's anything going into those little long. Freak!
Jack's eyes, his irises sorting even more as he says that.
Oh, God. And you. He walks over to Clark Ferratu. Clark is just, he's been mean mucking him the whole time, Clark. Aren't you just an interesting one? You would be wise to let us go. You do not know the power that we possess. Well, excuse me, did you just threaten? Clark continues. You have been warned. Will not be another chance. And Clark is going to try to like, you see him start to like form into a bat and quickly try to get away. The knight though
No.
grabs the what looks to be the smoke and yanks it to the ground. And as he yanks it to the ground, you can see that the bat flops down onto the hard stone floor and turned back into a man. He tries to rapidly get away, and the knight grabs him by the leg and starts dragging him forward. Yeah, some of the other people, get up close and start holding the vampire down on the ground.
Please, he's helped. He's our friend. I'm sorry that he ran away. He's been helping us on this adventure. Please forgive him. Whatever you want, just please forgive him.
Whatever I want. I want all your shit.
What?
I want everything you have. As a matter of fact, I want everything that every single one of you has. And if I feel that maybe you could make use of what you have, then I'll give it back and I'll put you to work. But as it stands right now, you are going to give me everything you have. And maybe, I will not bludgeon that disgusting, blood-sucking vampire's head in. Hell, I was going to keep him as a little plaything. I mean, ain't got no stakes through the heart here. Keep him in a room, have a little bit of practice. Hell, if you want to hold that off for a day or two, by all means.
Please. I live there. Why's this happening?
I won't work.
Oh, sweet winter goddess.
Like shit, you won't. You will do everything I tell you to do.
I won't be a slave. Plumdark stands.
Please.
And we're gonna hold it right there and quickly cut to the other people. Plumdark is now, I like to think everyone else, like kneeling down. Like Jelly is kind of looking, like not even saying a word, just looking straight at the floor. The cultist is shaking like crazy. Clark is being held down, just kind of like snapping at them, and Plumdark stands up. But before we get back to them, I know it's a quick cut. I know it wasn't too long of a turn, but we've got some fun for this. We're gonna go over here to the group of people. What are you doing, Arc Talion?
That's a great fucking question.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still fucking reeling from the fact of what's going on over there. I mean, these guys look like they're about ready to fight, right?
They look they're like, this guy's holding a big ass club, the other one's holding a makeshift glaive, and the big guy is gonna say in a very and strange voice. Let me see if I can get a change.
You, drop your weapons. You are going to surrender.
Oh. Uncle kind of stepped forward a little bit. Thank God. We've been lost for so long. It's nice to meet some kind of a vestige of civilization around here. Of course, we'll surrender. Tell me, this place is safe, right? I mean, there's no monsters or devious traps. Ox obviously trying to buy time for the others.
There are no monsters. Lay your weapon down and surrender.
Of course. And he'll kind of pull out his weapon. And he'll start to kind of like slowly lower it to the ground. He kind of looks behind him. He's waiting to see if the others are kind of doing anything. I imagine these two attention is kind of on him.
So Frosty's kind of gripping her staff, looking back and forth, and the knight is I mean, they probably have most of their attention on Talion of the Knight. You're not wearing plate armor. You're just wearing a robe, and you're offering them the sword. So their attention is focused elsewhere. but you can tell they are still like looking over at you.
Alrighty. You know what? Well, I want to give a chance for Talion to do something, but if not, then I'll go ahead and do something.
What are you doing, Talion?
Well, he's kind of watching Frosty, Bureville, and Ark and see what they're doing, and also these two. But he's gripping the hilt of his sword right now. But you can go ahead and do whatever you were gonna do, Ark.
Okay. Ark will kind of he's gonna make it look as if he's like gonna lower his sword, and as he does, I think he's gonna Eldritch Blast the barbarian twice.
All right.
Right in the head.
All right, roll the hit.
Yeah. Any kind of surprise with that or not?
Yes.
Okay. Would that be with advantage then, or?
Yep. And Frosty will cast a spell as well.
Wowzers. 15 and 17 plus like 8 or 9. 8.
All right, yeah, you hit it, and lady over here is going to speak some sort of word in a language you just cannot understand, which seems to kind of like impact the wall behind and leave this black mark. The barbarian turns to the side. Roll the damage.
Yeah, hold on one second. Uh, 17.
17. He takes 17 points of damage, is looking a little bloodied, and again now this guy rushes him 5, 10, 15, 20 and goes in to stab into him with that rusty iron sword, hoping to get some good attack, and he rolls once and unfortunately, no, he hits. All right, sweet, he hits twice. He is going to deal, let's see here. Oh, he has a shield, so he does 13 points of damage. Again, the barbarian, he's looking very bloody. He's not looking the best right now. What are you doing, Talion?
That's a great question. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah, so I mean, this is surprise attack, right? We're surprising.
No, now it would be
was-
normal because of
Right.
because yeah, Ark is kind of already gone.
Okay. Sacred flame on this guy.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh, they gotta make a save.
I see. My bad. We'll hurry
you're
this
all
up.
good.
The barbarian tries to dodge out of the way, and unfortunately, he does not roll damage.
Kill him, Dally. Kill him.
6.
The barbarian lets out a hearty screech before falling to the ground, having taken a lot of damage. The Minotaur lets out a meaty roar, and you begin to hear the sounds of footsteps coming down the hallway. That Kenku that was in the back of the room, suspiciously gone.
Yeah. Should have predicted that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, okay.
So the Minotaur is going to run over to this guy here, 5'10", and it's going to try to lift him into the air. I have to roll an athletics check against the barbarian. Against the paladin here. The paladin has failed. You see he is being lifted into the air by the Minotaur, and the Minotaur is going to pull a Bane on him. You remember what Bane did to this guy? Or to Batman, he's going to break his back.
Oh my god.
Which the guy gets a nat 1.
Oh my god.
And a 91. Oh god, he's fucking just laying there on the ground. He's He's paralyzed.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, this isn't going well for a rescue attempt, is it?
Okay, we're gonna go next to I guess it'd be Frosty, who gives that a bit of an eep and is going to try to think of a way out of this. So she goes into turn around, and to your shock and horror arc, there's a door there. There is now a door blocking the way that you guys had gone in. You had heard it slam shut probably around the time that the barbarian was dying. In the back, you can see what looks to be this paladin here holding some type of rune. Frosty is going to alright, she is going to cast Living Shadows, which hopefully no. Grim Shadows. Everybody within a 15-foot square. So that wouldn't be too big. It'd be like, what? I'm not sure how big a 15-foot square is. I think it's like that big.
Yeah. You can probably place it like one back. Well, I guess that's up to her. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, she would try to get as many as she can. So it'd probably be, this is going to be what it is. Trying her hardest to keep these people restrained by these horrible spear-like They're fine. They're fine. So this is what's going to happen. As she goes in to cast her spell, you could see one of the people in the back quickly pulls out a crossbow. I'm going to roll her a dex save, and they're going to try to shoot the staff out of her hand.
+3 to Frosty from me.
She manages to hold on to it, but it interrupts the spell. We're going to go next to you, Talion.
Scheiße.
Yeah, this is already looking pretty bad, huh?
Don't give up.
He's still alive.
He's paralyzed, dude.
My god, I thought he died.
No, he's just paralyzed.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do. There's so many of them.
What do we do?
He looks over at you, Talion. So, Talion, you have to decide.
Yeah.
They're looking to you as a leader, as a type of leader. What are you going to do? Will you fight? Will you surrender?
I don't have any spells. This is not good.
Oh, right, because you didn't get a...
Yeah.
Oh.
Are there this many of them? There weren't supposed to be this many of them.
Shit. Okay, I can't do anything. I have nothing to do. I'll need to be with range, but even if I attack, there won't be anything I can do about these guys over here. So I'm just going to I'm gonna bless Ark and Frosty.
Boy, what are you doing around these parts?
No, nobody needs to die. Lay it down, I can help your friend.
Somebody already died.
Is he dead? Check his pulse.
He's gonna run over and check his pulse.
Oh, he did.
No one else needs to die.
Let's just calm down. Let's all put our weapons down.
Surrender.
Dean's not going to be happy about this.
Ark's looking back to Tally. Ark was like going in fully expecting, kind of a fight, and now it's kind of devolving into something else.
Lucky. Think there are some people venting on. If you surrender, he may be in a good mood.
Get the boss in a good mood. You're lucky. I hear he's been having quite some fun as of late. Maybe he'll spare you.
That one looks like the other outsider.
No, we saw one like them, the frozen ones.
Bunch
you
of
got
freaks, he asked me.
Brenda, maybe they tear his head off.
If he's lucky.
Gonna like clamber over this guy and
Yeah.
you take out my healer's kit and see what I can do, I suppose.
Roll medicine. He has had a vertebrae crack, which, I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see what you can do. Let's see if you can Mr. Miyagi him back together.
So 15.
Dude, he is paralyzed from the waist down. You gotta find him some magic.
I'm sorry, sir. You'll never walk again.
Friend needs some healing magic.
Walk
Walk
again.
again.
Our resources. No good now.
You want one he die?
You're having one more mouth to feed. I ain't there to contribute.
What are you doing, Aldous?
I'm just looking in between all of these. There's an undead guy. There's Grug.
That's
Fucking
gross.
minute. Italian doesn't know what to think right now. There's a bunch of undead and fucking monstrous creatures here.
What's your deal, knife ears?
Maybe we hurry this up.
Walks over and he's gonna put his hoof over the helmet.
Drop your weapons!
And he's gonna sheath his weapon. He's gonna put it down in his sheath.
Frosty looking very anxious, very upset. See if she's even gonna do this, man. She knows better. Going
It's
to
up.
she's gonna kind of like drop her staff and put her hands in the air.
The book.
He points at the spell book.
I can't.
What the fuck was that?
There's music playing from your mic, Sylvester.
I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of that one. I need
What's
to
it,
get rid of
sound
that.
pad?
It's yeah, it's sound pad. No, it's like a little thing I have.
I can't. I have. I hold part of my essence in the book. If it were to be read from me, I would die.
Very shitty deception.
I'll roll insight anyway.
7,
What's
8,
the-
9. He's not a good liar.
That's a 6. He kind of looks over at her. Does she look like haunted? I suppose. Like
I mean, you've seen the commission.
yeah. He just looks up and down and can tell she's seen some shit. He just like hops and takes the staff instead and picks up the sword belt and walks back over. He hands it off to like one of these guys.
You!
Like still holding his sword. He's kind of looking around.
You hear the the strange paladin starts screaming. The Minotaur's like pressing his hoof lower and lower into the ground.
Fine. Stupid idea anyway. And he'll go ahead and like sheath the sword and throw it towards Neb, the nibbler over here.
Are you a hexblade?
Yeah.
So the sword would disappear.
well, I mean, hold on. Isn't that like at his will?
If it's his packed weapon, I think. I'm not
Well,
I'll
can't
look at
he
it
can't
real
he
quick.
summon it back? Like if you choose, like can't he pull a Luke Skywalker?
sure. I guess you could, yeah.
with the Jabba's palace thing. I mean,
I think as long as it doesn't like exit a certain distance, it doesn't disappear.
Alright.
But I don't know what that distance is. I'd have to find it.
He'll take the sword from you and just like
The Nibbler will lead you guys through the hallways. Hey, look, a cat.
Oh wow, look at that.
The Lord of the
Wow.
Dungeon.
Around the time the door opens, the Nibbler addresses his boy. This is around the time Plumdark is standing up. And again, you hear echoing through the halls.
Sure as shit gonna do whatever the hell I goddamn tell you to do. And if you don't,
Sorry to interrupt, but we have more.
I was in the middle of a badass monologue, so this better be important.
We have more. They came in and they killed one of us.
Sorry, they did what?
Lisnot, the Vintrium guy, they killed him.
Well, shit, that guy was a certified badass. I want you to bring the person who did that, bring him in here.
I think he might be paralyzed.
Well, even better.
he turns to the Minotaur.
I'll get him.
Minotaur runs over, grabs them, and of course the other two fellas kind of coax you into the room. Plumdark, Jack, you would see your sister, Talion, and Ark, now unarmed, being moved to this side of the room. Ark, you feel very uncomfortable because this feral, foaming mouth creature continues to kind of snap at you on a very, very like tight chain.
Up to Jack looks absolutely panicked seeing the three of you get pulled in now.
And they dump this guy on the ground in front of you, in front of the cultist.
We can if you want to stop, we can do whatever work you want.
Nap like holds up the paladin in a seated position and works to untake off his helmet.
I'll get back to you in a minute.
And he's gonna kind of like jab Plumdark in the chest region with his finger.
So, who's the boss? The big man in charge. You seem to know him.
Is he saying it to all of us?
He's saying it to you, Jack.
It's
With that little sniveling, you obviously know these people.
You're the boss around these parts. I've heard of your kind.
Well, that's a good fucking answer, but I meant of your little posse. Who used to be in charge?
Well, looking over at, well, he take a quick glance around and seeing like Plumdark who's clear, like seeing those that are clearly like in danger if he says no after he wants the kobold die. He's going to point over at Ark. He is.
He turns over and looks at Ark. What's Ark's reaction to that?
Ark doesn't really necessarily like. He kind of understands a little bit. Jack pointing him out. What he's more concerned about is the fact that he's staring at a Black Knight right now.
The Black Knight snaps two of his fingers and just kind of like points down in front of him, very expectantly. Ark is still like being held down to the ground in front of him, but he's beckoning you to come close.
I will also note Jack has stopped, like, it's like he's holding his breath. He's so tense right now. Just no breathing coming in or out.
You're the big man in charge, huh?
I guess so.
What were you doing here today?
Well,
You come in, you kill one of my guys, and you plop your dick on the table like you're the man in charge.
Well, I'm sorry it came off that way. We were just trying to find a way out of this place.
Find a way out of this place? There is no out of this place. Once you are here forever. Hell, I would think that you would have been used to that, hanging around this little guy. Points over to the guy with like the rusted armor.
Admittedly, we just met him today.
You meet him today and you jump the gun, ready to win, ready to get out of here, ready to kill whoever it is he tells you to kill. I liked that big son of a bitch in there. He was really entertaining, used to do whatever I said without any questions, so now you're gonna take his place.
Take his place.
You're not a regular Black Knight, are you?
Now that sounds a little insulting. No, I am a Black Knight. Hell, I am the Black Knight. I was sent in here and it is my purpose to make sure everything in here lines in order. I have found my purpose, and I am here to help you find yours. And what your purpose is to do whatever the hell I tell you to do. And to give me whatever the hell I want you to give me. So, I recommend you get used to it very quickly, and I wipe that little look you're giving off your face.
Despite saying that, Ark still has that kind of look on his face.
Well, it doesn't seem like you understand what I'm getting at here, so maybe I'll make things a little more simple. And he'll walk over to the paladin who is who's still paralyzed. He's gonna grab him by the back of the helmet. The guy kind of screams forward and he's gonna toss him on the ground here and just start kicking the ever-loving shit out of him. You see the dents appearing in the armor over and over and over again, and after enough time, he pulls up the mace and he smashes it in. You can see Frosty flinching every time he smashes it. She looks pretty fucking scared right now. The blood goes up and splurts all over the crowd. He looks over and he does this extravagant, putting his arms out. Oh my goodness, that felt good. We've been looking for this one for quite some time, so maybe you understand the program. You are gonna listen to me. You are gonna do whatever the hell I tell you to do. You are gonna do whatever the hell I tell you to do. You are gonna do whatever the hell I tell you to do. He's pointing at all the Italian, and again, he then points at Plumdark again. And you got an attitude on you, but we're gonna fix that. He's gonna use his mace to kind of like not shove. He's kind of like using it to kind of guide your movement. Like he's trying to get you over to the right side.
The right side. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad we have come to an understanding. Now, does anybody have any objections to what I've had to say? Because I do need to know if anybody is not following.
Jack doesn't stand up. He's too afraid. He's looking over at the new dead body now. Oh no, and now he's looking over at Plumdark, who's stepping forward. Plumdark, please.
I will not be a slave. Not when my friends need my help.
Plumdark,
I know your kind. I've seen Black Knights before. You're all liars, just like Bob the Black Knight. And legend says we mustn't tell lies. I will not wait to die. I've waited my whole life, Jack.
Plumdark, shut up!
Today is
Shut
the day
up!
I live. He reaches into his palm, and unsheathes his rapier that was sheathed in his forearm.
You don't. You know not what you're doing, please.
And he lunges.
Roll the hit. So-
11.
So you would go in to try to hit the guy. So where you slash, it is right like below the neckline. It is at where the armor turns into, like, where the gorget meets the breastplate. He's gonna go in to hit for himself.
Oh, you fucking didn't!
Oh. All right, let's see here. Okay, well, that's only a fucking 5 in severity. That sucks. If he got 100, that would have been so fucking funny. that would have actually been hilarious.
Gets paralyzed too.
Fucking Plumdark, I'm the one in charge now.
And I want you to all grow spores.
So he goes in to slam down on Plumdark, but Plumdark ducks right out of the way, and that one's going to eliminate that extra attack. Go in and try to attack again, Plumdark. Everyone, people try, like, if you try to get up, you can see the people around the other forces begin to look like they're ready. They're ready for you guys to stand up. But the Black Knight holds his hand out. He holds his hand out, waiting for this to play out. Plumdark, what else are you going to do?
Attack again.
Hold the hit.
Oh, you bold son of a bitch!
There we go.
All right.
I'll tackle him.
You tackle him. So I need you to do me a favor. Roll the sneak attack, because that is a critical, and then roll the damage.
Okay. So that is...
So, yeah. How much?
42.
You hit him for 42 points of damage. And he just points he points at one of his own men who's about to get up and get involved.
No!
And he's gonna go in for a couple more attacks. What's your AC, Plum Boy?
14.
Wait, 14?
Mm-hmm.
He hits all of them.
Alright, I'll do Uncanny Dodge on the highest one.
The highest one, you'll have to choose one of them.
Damage.
All right, so this is the Bapa, and then Bapa for the first attack. Bop, 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 bop for the second attack. Bop, 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 bop for the last attack. You don't have any damage immunities, anything of the sort, right?
No, but I'll Uncanny Dodge the 22.
All right, so that's 11, 28 plus 18 points of damage. So you would see the knight get up and just start whacking into Plumdark's cap. Whack, whack, whack over and over again. Plumdark is sort of like kneeling on the ground. He looks like he's not doing too good. Talion, you were saying something?
Can I try to, like, take out the rapier I have sheathed and block the mace?
It would have been taken.
Shit, okay. Can I try to get in front of him? Like, block him with my armor?
You can try. So roll an athletics check.
I'm gonna
And
shield him
Plumdark,
with
are you still trying to attack?
I'm down.
You're down.
11.
So, Talon, you go in to try to block him with your body, and the knight is gonna look over to you and say,
You best get the hell off of him, unless you want to be next. Do we want to play this game? Because boy, oh boy, I'm ready to play this game.
He's going to go in for 3 more attacks on Plumdark while he's on the ground.
No, stop. Please.
It could be me.
Holy shit! I think I just popped the cap right off of him. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! You would see, yeah.
Distress spores. You can all sort of feel all of this.
Oh no.
All of you can.
What is Plumdark screeching out to the party as like each club goes down onto the cap? What are things? What is it that goes through everyone's mind? What is it that they hear with the spores as he goes bludgeon after bludgeon after bludgeon?
Jack is crying now.
Look after Reggie 3.
And when you hear that, Ark, you would hear that last final crack with the mace down on the ground. Plumdark's dead.
Ark's just staring in like horror and disbelief.
Oh my god! I gotta get a look. I gotta get a look at this up close. See him take off his. You see him take off his helmet and kneel down next to Plumdark, giving this very wicked grin, this very terrible smile. Oh, Sharp Eyes DMing me. So Jelly is trying to like run forward. He's trying to grab at Plumdark. The Templar was holding him back before. Jelly is going to run forward and give this boy a smack.
No. Jack tries to reach out towards him.
You got some balls, I'll give you that. Take him out of here. I'm keeping this one. Well, he looks over at Ark and he points at Jelly while saying that the Templar is going to grab Jelly.
That's my son.
Jelly is screaming expletives down below. He is pointing his finger. He's going absolutely wild. No! Seeing Plumdark onto the ground, and he is taken to an unknown place. Oh! Now we have an understanding.
Yeah, we have an understanding.
Jack looks at him with, of course, fear still, dread, but also hatred.
I don't think we have an understanding. He looks over to Ark.
Jack's eyes, they're not. Would they be?
You know what? I don't think we have an understanding.
No, we do.
Walks over and he's gonna grab her by the back of the collar. She lets out this horrible scream, and he pulls her in front of you. He kind of like puts her down to his knees, and he's doing that little kneel sit with one knee to the ground, one up, and he whispers her. No, I really don't appreciate that look you were giving me.
Kill me! Kill me! No mercy's all I have! Mary!
Tell me, do we have an understanding?
Yes! I'll do whatever you want! I'll be your bitch, you fucking tool.
He puts his hand out.
He does what?
He gives you a smile and he puts his hand out.
I take his hand.
Just looks back up at you, very unamused.
Oh, he wants my stuff. I I start handing him my backpack and bag of holding.
He starts looking through it and shifting through your shit. He's just tossing out stuff he doesn't like he's reaching in. It is a bag of holding, doesn't know what's in there, and he pulls out like a little action figure. He kind of like flicks it to the side. He goes in and there's like a crowbar or some shit, and he kind of like shoves it back in.
Don't worry, you'll get this back. A little bit of work. Oh, work begins tomorrow morning. Make sure you're nice and rested up and ready to go into that dungeon. And hell, if you do good enough, you could be standing up there with me. But I don't figure you're all gonna. As for you, you beautiful blue bitch, I'm gonna keep you around for collateral.
And very scared, he kind of like he's kind of like he has like that hand over the shoulder thing that someone would do, just kind of like very yeah like he is showing his dominance off here. And he's gonna give one more look at everybody here. Oh, sorry, I need to get the reactions, the looks, the vibe from people here. I'm gonna have him roll generic insight check.
I am legitimately crying right now, if you can't tell.
Anybody else? Reactions. Talion, what's going through Talion's head?
Disgust, hatred. This fucking Black Knight just killed Plumdark.
Ark is just staring at Plumdark's body.
By the way, when I said I decided what commission was going to come on Tuesday, it is going to be the Black Knight with Plumdark's cap on the ground.
No.
I'd like to point out, I guess, with the people around, especially like I'd say everyone except probably the drow doesn't look happy that this is happening. They all look kind of like this is how it is, like meek, intimidated. But the drow and the Black Knight are reveling in it.
Probably be some. I like to think the turtle back there is probably smiling.
He's having a good time. He's just vibing.
Yeah, man, he's just happy to be here.
So,
Jack is looking at Frosty currently.
He gives a little finger snap, and this old paladin is going to pick up the corpse and he's going to throw it to the side, and you see the knoll just get let loose, ripping on into it.
So, work begins tomorrow. But there is still one thing I have left unaddressed. You, and that.
Oh shit, he noticed me!
Now, the undead, that is something that I just cannot stand for. I mean, the amalgamated pile of flesh with a hole stuck inside of it. I can tolerate that for a little. This fun little thing, well, I'll keep for later, but that? No. We cannot be having that.
You want the skeleton?
No, I don't want skeleton. I want you to smash the skeleton. Well, I'm
the
sorry.
Skeleton is a guy. He's guided us for the
I
dungeon.
don't think I left this up to be a conversation. You are going to smash that skeleton, or I'm going to kill all the undead here.
Talion, please.
Uh-oh.
Am I
Check it.
going to need to count? 3,
He
2,
Mr. Bones from his back.
Please, Talion, please! I don't want to go back to nothingness!
He'll be more useful to you if you keep him around. He's a guide. He knows the route.
1.
And you see him getting his mace ready, looking over to Jack. You doing, Talion?
Oh, okay. Well, he'd. Wait, so
Picked up the
wait,
skeleton for one day.
did he count Jack as an undead?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He placed Mr. Bones on the ground.
Talion, no!
And he'd say a prayer for him.
Crying.
Right, the Italian's crying. Mr. Bones.
Now stomp his skull out with your breathe. With your... Lay those little sabatons on that wonderful head of it. Smash it in. Smash it in!
And he'd stomp on Mr. Bones with his skull.
Mr. Bones lets out a wail of agony and betrayal as you stomp his little head in.
It's better that Talion did it than this maniac.
You work for me, do you understand? You work for me, you understand? Do you understand?
I understand.
You understand?
I understand.
Wonderful. Go get some rest. Start in the morning.
Jack, knees on the floor, is quivering. He is shaking as tears flow from his eyes, looking down at Plumdark.
Thought I'd see the day and undead be crying like a little bitch.
Jack grits his teeth and shuts his eyes as he says that.
All right,
As
get
he
on.
shuts his eyes,
Get on
visions
out
of
of here.
Plumdark
all
dying
you.
plays again.
Don't
As I imagine
leave.
we are all.
Go on. You're free to walk around, but don't leave until I tell you to. Before I forget, I'd like you to pile all your shit right here. Back to you when I get it back.
Okay. Jack's gonna look at Frosty. Could I read what Sue's like? What?
She's fucking
can I
mortified.
read her
What do you?
face?
She's mortified. She is horrified right now. She doesn't know what's gonna happen to her.
Let me check something. I have one more of these. No, I can't use it. I don't have my. Okay, can't use it. Never mind. As Jack's just going to nod to her, and I assume we're going to then get escorted out of here.
He's still waiting for you guys to
For us to leave.
No, he wants the party members to put what they have on the ground. Though if anybody has any way to either obscure something they have, keep it hidden, just keep in mind the risk. You are free to do so. What is it that each person is going to do?
Ark, Italian.
Start with Ark.
I'm looking. Hold on a second.
And I definitely want to get his your guys' mindsets, your characters thinking.
Well, right now, Jack looks mortified. He just wants Plumdark, his friend. The reason why he is on this adventure to begin with, dead. Bled him to death. And he was powerless to stop it.
Didn't he throw you off of a cliff 3 days ago?
He did do that, but they had like this odd relationship. He still didn't want him to die. He never wanted that. He understood Plumdark was like a freak, but he didn't deserve this. And Jack, like, even though he can't show it, the thoughts of Plumdark dying just keeps playing over and over in his head. And even though tears keep coming out and snot runs down his nose, not a single breath leaves his lungs. He starts thinking of what's going to happen to Frosty, how he could save her from this. He'd do anything to switch places with her here.
Tally and Ark, the two of you, and Clark is grabbed by the neck and he is brought somewhere unknown.
Ark's just staring ahead at Plumdark's body as if he's trying to kind of understand what has happened. And then he lets out a bit of a sigh, walks forward. He just simply takes his bag of holding and he just drops it on the ground.
See, wasn't that hard.
His eyes aren't even really reaching the Black Knight over there. They're just staying on Plumdark's body. And then he backs up a bit.
That one back. Still got questions for him, and he would just screaming off while the Dragonborn takes him elsewhere.
Nap notices because he got hit with a crit, didn't he? the Black Knight. Wait, Plumdark.
He did get hit with a crit.
Like you see Nep's like nose like scrunch at the smell of spilled blood. He like shakes his head and just like his eyes are locked to the floor and walks over, takes out his healer's kit, and he starts. Where would the wound be on the Black Knight?
Probably along his neck line, like it probably just missed artery or something like that.
He starts tending to the wound while the guy's like standing there, just like very meekly, like dabbing it and stuffing it with gauze and stuff like that.
Looks over at you, Talion. Oh, come on now, I still waiting for your shit.
Salim would walk over. He'd avoid looking at Plumdark, like he'd look away. But he'd take out his bag full of religious things like incense and like his bed sheets and whatnot. He's placed it right there, and obviously the little hourglass would be in there as well.
We will address this later. What is this? Pulls out the hourglass. Ain't that just a neat looking trinket? Gonna tuck it onto his waist, and he sends you all on out. Now do enjoy the compound. Have a drink. Don't try to leave. Try to leave.
This is gonna piss me off. Work starts tomorrow.
Jack, following Talion and Ark, clutches onto Reggie 3 with dear life as he looks back at Frosty and not knowing of how to save her from this for now, all he can do is just keep walking.
Now, if you have any questions on your orientation, you go talk to that other undead freak that just walked out of the door. Rest of you can address this sorry, jagged mouth son.
He's like uncomfortably laughing, like swaying on his feet as the Black Knight grabs him on the shoulder and like shakes him for emphasis.
Teach him well. Teach him well.
I will, sir.
He's like kind of steps forward. He's like rubbing the back of his hands. You can see his nose twitching again as he steps over like the spot of blood where the kobold was. As he smiles, you see just rows and rows and rows of like sharp teeth, and he kind of like,
I am Nibbler. I will guide you. I will be your supervisor, I suppose.
He turns and gives like a nice like polite bow to the Black Knight before like grabbing Jack, I guess, by the back of the hood and like ushering them out of the room.
Jack like it's not particularly hard for him to pull along as
he just thinks that Jack is like too shocked to move on his own. He's not like rough. He's just like, come on.
Yeah, well, he is in a state of shock currently.
Yeah.
I assume that the three of us get thrown out, so I'll go ahead and move us then.
Oh, you're not quite sure where Jelly is, nor are you sure where Clark is. People are keeping this area heavily guarded, and they send you outward. Whatever it is that you're on doing. Has no more reason to address you. He has said what he has needed to say and shown what he's needed to shown. So from here on out, you guys are now free to speak amongst one another, explore, do whatever you like to do.
As Nep kind of comes out, he's like,
Every introduction goes like that. Every single one.
Jack just keeps walking. And though he says nothing, if any of you glance back at him at all, you could see there are dark thoughts going through Jack's head right now. You could tell in his eyes.
Nibbler kind of lets you know how when something is funny but not funny enough to laugh, you just like breathe out through your nose like a. He does that, and he's like,
I was the same when it happened to me. I couldn't speak for days.
He said there was a bar around here.
Yes, it's up here in the right.
Take us to the bar.
I would recommend putting your feet up. Every one of us do.
So you know the Nibbler. This is for the lower. This bar here is for like the people that aren't quite on that same level, like some of the loyalists, and the loyalists have a whole other bar.
Hello there, friend. We have some new initiates. They might need something to still their hands.
So he is going to pour a bunch of murky glasses of grog.
It tastes like oil, but it will numb you.
He kind of like slides the glass down the bar.
Jack takes it into his hands, not yet drinking from it. But he will look over to his side towards Ark. Yeah. And Ark, if you look in the campaign chat, this is the stare that Jack is giving you.
Okay.
Nibbler would take a shot as well. It just kind of shakes his head as like it burns on the way down. He's like,
You know, he doesn't make the choice randomly. You guys live because he sees usefulness in you. I would know.
he like kind of like puts his healer's kit on the table.
In any other circumstance, I would have been in your position saying, take me, take me. But I know that doctors are rare. And maybe you should count your blessings.
My sister has been taken from me, ripped away by the cruel hands of fate once again. But this time, I'm gonna get her fucking back.
Hey, he's not dead. And he said he would keep her as collateral. It's not like he's going to do what he does with the drow and the noblewoman.
What does he do to the drow and noblewomen?
They're his wives.
Jack gives that look at Ark again.
Ark's not really making eye contact. I don't think he's even really been paying
Well,
attention too much
the
to this
closest-
conversation. But
The closest thing to wives, I suppose.
Concubines.
he's looking down at his glass, but he's not really touching it. And then he looks down at his feet. And this entire area is just filled with like booze, right? Like probably
like-
like what?
Oh yeah.
It's like very watered down ale, I suppose, that just coats the floor. I don't think it's as bad as this. like,
Reggie
cooling.
Reggie 3 looks depressed.
Jack continues to hold it tightly in his hands, soothing it every now and then, absent-mindedly. He's okay. He wants us to be his tools, wants us to earn whatever it is we're earning here. Fine. I'll earn it. Anything to get her back.
If it's all right for me to ask, since I am supposed to be supervising you, my job around here is medicinal. I tend people's wounds. I brew potions. I do all sorts of things. If we're going out, I can probably make it easier on us. Normally, we're not allowed to return unless we find something useful. But if I say that all we need are potion ingredients, flowers, plants, it means we can
Hey,
come
my
and go a bit
friend,
easier.
I don't quite frankly give a fuck what you do. Do whatever you'd like. Just do me a favor and stop fucking talking.
I think all three of these characters would not mind just sitting in silence here for a little while. Maybe have a time skip.
Burn.
Nibbler just looks at you with like an eye that's just like, you still don't get it, kind of just like a shame,
Oh.
and then doesn't say anything. He just nods and takes another sip.
We'll do a little time skip, and I'll put some people in different areas, just kind of exploring, sitting, taking some time to recollect and to think on their own. Maybe put Talion here.
Make sure to keep Reggie 3 with Jack.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Don't let go of that. That's gonna become important for later.
At this point in time, like Jack is just he's looking down at the rat hat that he had gotten from that sewers. And he's thinking, all this time, all these adventures, these triumphs, these tribulations, I'm still just a kid. Still just a kid. I can't save a single fucking person that matters to me because I can't fucking grow up. And looking down at that rat hat, the stupid little like child hat he got off of a rat, he eviscerates it using his his icicle storm cantrip. Never again. Never again. I imagine, like, I imagine it'd be a bit of a scene to anyone that notices him in here.
Oh yeah, boy, you got an attitude on you.
As Jack looks up, surprised. Sorry,
You must be new. You must be careful who you burst out in front of. Up with your head smashed on the floor.
I've come to find that out. Yes, my friend got killed earlier, and they're holding my sister captive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's rough. I know it's rough for everyone around here. I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't seem to know your name.
I didn't give you a name.
Yeah, sorry. Well, if it means anything to you, mine's Jack.
Jack?
Jack of Troy.
NIMBY of Troy.
How'd you end up here? Long way from home you are.
Too keen on telling you things about me if you're gonna be acting a muck and going on little temper tantrums. Last thing I want is to end up at the end of that mate.
Something I'm working on as of late.
Work on it quick. Work on it easy. You want to talk to somebody about controlling that little pester and anger in your head? Talk to that one over there. Fella gets pushed around pretty much every day and keeps his cool. Being said, he's useful.
Jack's gonna look over at the guys he most towards. What? Can you describe like this guy to me? Like I know the model, but like he looks like a Litz, right?
No.
Like this is how I imagine Solomon got portrayed in the Rick Longsword comic.
Maybe similarly, he's wearing this ancient armor. He's got like all this skull iconography. He's wearing a very ornate and like ceremonial looking like outfit, and he looks to be like a skull with like very thin skin layering over it. I like to think that its eyes are they have like a soft green hue.
I'm gonna look back over at Nimby and I'll say, "Thank you." See you around. As he's gonna start walking towards this guy over here. I
think Jim's gonna.
Hmm?
I think we're gonna hold off on that for
his character.
Just a moment and go to Talion.
Oh. Yeah, there I am, okay. He's kind of pacing back and forth over here. Not really doing much, but he'd make his way back to the bar over here.
You
I
walk
need to spot Ark.
inside, yeah, you see Ark. Yeah,
that's
I
enough.
think the Nibbler would probably be sitting somewhere away if Ark doesn't want to talk to anybody. He's keeping an eye on him.
It's fucking glaring at Nep.
Nep kind of looks at you on the way in. He doesn't. He kind of notices you staring at him and looks away. He's like looking, I guess, at the floor or at the table.
And Ark is just at the bar, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's sitting there. The drink that he ordered still hasn't been touched. It's just kind of sitting there with him. It's probably the first time you've ever seen Ark just not, like, actually just down whatever drink is put in front of him.
Me moonbeam the slow fucker. I'm just kidding.
Talion, fucking Aldous, I'm trying to pretend to be sad. Come on, man. Jackass.
I'm sorry. No, Talion wouldn't say anything out loud, right? But you'd hear your name in your head.
Ark turns around. He kind of motions you over to the bar. Opportunities are a really funny thing, Talion.
We should have never have come here.
Yeah, we should have never come here. We should have never. Plumdark died as he wanted to live. Not being owned. He found his own purpose, and that was freedom. And maybe that was just enough for him. Maybe that was enough.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
To just trust me, okay? Just trust me for a little bit.
Right.
And for right now, all we do is we smile and we do what needs to be done. Things can be way easier if you fake a smile, Tally.
I'm not quite sure if I can do that.
Don't have to do it all the time. Nox going to look over and notice Nep just kind of hovering.
He's like not sure how to approach. You guys were talking in your head, so you were just standing there in silence, and as he's like hovering around, he just kind of approaches. He's like,
I know you're not in the, I guess, best moods to talk. So,
he takes like from out of the cloak, like when he was tending to the Black Knight's wounds, he picked up Plumdark's rapier and just kind of puts it on the table. He's just like,
hey, you should have that. You have tonight to process this, but it happens to everyone. Everyone has had that.
Every single person here has just been brought into that room and watched friends and loved ones killed.
Yeah.
I accept it. Did I?
A lot of them feel guilty. like it was their fault. If you stand up to him, normally you aren't the one that gets punished. It's the people you came with. He must have really not liked your friend. Really, really not liked. The work starts tomorrow. It will be hard. But tonight, just let yourself feel it. No one's going to judge.
Better hang on to that rapier, Talion.
I guess he just where his scimitar was. I'm guessing that wasn't given back to him.
They probably would give you guys your base weapons back. Just not. I mean, I don't think he's really worried about you guys attacking him.
I'm gonna add that to the inventory real quick.
Everything else is being sorted.
Is there a normal rapier?
This is +2 rapier, which might actually be something that you could use.
I think it is as well. That Talion can use.
I think so.
But we're gonna cut quickly back to Jack. Jack, you approach this hulking figure.
Just making sure we haven't been given our weapons back yet, have we? Jack doesn't have
You
the
haven't
staff
been
still.
given a staff yet. No, he is not giving any of the spellcasters their staff yet.
Okay, as Jack would walk on over to the skeleton knight, and not sitting himself down yet, he would look down and excuse me, Sir Knight, do you mind if I speak to you?
He puts his hand up to gesture you to sit.
Jack would take the seat in front of him. I've been told that you're the person that I should go to talk to about advice around here.
He looks you over. You have the stench of death on you, boy. Tell me, are we kin?
That I'm not 100% certain of, and yet I know I'm not completely alive. Not anymore.
I can also smell the rage in you. That festering feeling, gnawing at your very being.
My sister's being held captive. She is my life. That is the only person I've ever truly cared for. So yeah, I'm fucking angry. And I've watched my friend die. So yeah, there's a bit of resentment going on right now. I've been told you're the one to ask about how to handle that around these parts.
He pushes an very stale-looking tankard of ale towards you. Come, drink with me.
Jack would take the ale and he would sniff it, probably wince. I imagine it doesn't smell particularly good.
I don't know if you can smell.
A what?
You can't smell.
I can't smell a crap.
Remember, you're undead.
Frick. Okay. Well, upon noticing nothing at all, I'd shake my shoulders and I'd take a chug down, see to try it out.
I mean, it doesn't really. Nothing really fulfills you anymore. This is just a drink.
But I'm not.
It's a pantomime.
I'm not vomiting this up like I was previously.
No, it's just a pantomime.
Mm-hmm. I would look down at it with a bit of shock, like I'm not impressed by it in any way, but I'm more shocked that I'm actually able to keep this stuff down. What is this? Over the past week, I've not been able to keep anything down except raw meat. But, I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but I could actually drink this. What is it?
It is purely symbolic. The pleasures of life are lost to us. Let yourself experience the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
And now you see. Now you see what happens when we stand. Now you see what happens under our gracious host.
You can hear a lot of there's a lot of bubbling resentment.
Who are you, exactly? Why are you here?
He pauses for a moment.
I am Zartanax of Necros. My name meant something once.
Can I roll history to see if I'd recognize that name?
You would not.
You would not? Okay. It's obliterated from the history books. Okay.
You tell me the name of an ancient, like an ancient, like a king. The Nephilites.
Set.
Of the Nephilites?
Oh wait, no. I was just thinking of a random like ruler from back then. Nephilites. I don't mean like recognizing him. I mean recognizing Necros.
Yeah, no. It would be so. That would be.
Okay. Necros. I do not know a Necros. I've never heard of this place. Although, I've come to find there's plenty I don't really know about in this world.
'Tis a glorious place, where the unliving live. It is glorious.
A city of the undead? But
yes.
How are you not hunted down? How are you not... how have the churches not gone after any of you? Paladins.
Professor, help me out here.
It's because they're underground.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, DMG.
It lies deep in the heart of the earth, where all dead reside. Dark, quiet, safe, for our kind.
That's just... I'm sorry, that's just a lot to wrap my head around. An entire city of undead just hidden from the world. That's fascinating. I wish my sister were here to find out about that. I'm sorry, I'm just a little taken aback. But why would you leave that place? If you are safe there, why leave?
Tell me, how did you get here? How did you find this place?
It was into the acid sway that we believed would lead to a cult. They... I don't know, we thought that this was some sort of trap or shield that they put in front of their entrance. We had not realized until we entered in that it would lead to such a vast place. Did you not find this place in Strickhall?
No. No, I was near Necros, one of the very same gateways of which you speak.
There's multiple gateways then, which means even if we find a way out, that could lead us anywhere in the world. There's no telling which gateway it would actually lead us out into. Jack takes another long gulp of that upon realizing that, and slamming the drink back down to the table. This is also much to take in, but I really would like to hear more about this. Sir, if there's something I could ask. My group, my party, we've been through a lot in the last couple of days. We've lost so many of our members now, and I think we would appreciate any help that we could get in surviving this place. If you could use your knowledge of this place to help us, I would be eternally within your debt. If I'm even to last an eternity, I know not what is happening with my current predicament. I know not if I'm even fully undead. But I would do anything to repay you if you were to help us. Help Ark. I've taken so much from him, so much from Talion, with little in return. I would like to provide them with your assistance, if anything.
He thinks for a moment.
In truth, I've longed to return to Necros. Its power maintained us. In this place, every moment, I feel my strength waning. I feel myself withering. Gnaws at my very bones.
You're withering away. How long have you felt this way? How long?
I've lost count of how long I've been here. The one who keeps us. The one who killed your friend. You know what he is, no?
I've heard tales of them. I thought I'd come across one of them in Chakal, but he was nothing like that man.
Then you know of what they do to our kind.
I've heard the tales. Tales of the Black Crusades. Yes, I know what they do to ours. I know not why he even spared my life currently.
I came here with comrades. I knew friends. I commanded legions. But his kind broke us, destroyed us. I'm all that remains. Kept alive for his own satisfaction.
I'm sorry to hear that. I truly am. It's never easy, losing your comrades.
Jack would
look down at Redsy after he says that. I'm sorry.
I was once at the head of a great war host, and now I'm nothing more than a glorified footman.
Jack would look back up to him, staring him right back into his glowing green eyes. But you don't have to be. We don't have to stay in this place. If there's a way to get inside, then theoretically there is a way to get out. Doesn't matter how much longer we have to search around here, if we have to travel hundreds of thousands of miles to find it, there is an exit somewhere out in this place. I know because, well, there were those cultists outside the portal. They'd written something. They said something about how they should never go back inside. They escaped. They had to have. Which means that there is a way for us. Jack is going to lean further in. Sir Knight, sorry, what did you say your name was again?
I am Zatanax, the undead phalanx.
He puts his hand on his chest.
That's so fucking cool. Sir Zatanax. Well, would you join us in one last try to get back to your home?
The tyrant slew my kin. Life, unlife, it means nothing to him. We're all just tools. Servitude is survival here. I long to see his blood flow. To see the life drained from him.
Jack grins as you say that. I've been thinking that for the last couple of hours as well. I yearn to sink my teeth into his neck, to feast upon his muscles, his spleen, to make him know what it's like to beg.
Let the rage strengthen you. Through the crucible of pain, you will be strengthened.
Jack, like he starts like really getting into this, like his stare. He is staring like deeply at you now. I'll do whatever it takes. Teach me your ways, how to be a warrior, how to be strong, and I shall give unto you the loyalty of an entire legion. I shall bring you salvation that no one else has seen around here before. Bring you back to your homeland. Bring you back out of this wretched hellhole. We are in purgatory, but we shall earn our way into heaven.
We shall cut off the head of the snake, and I will teach you of Necros.
Ark's tapping his fingers against the kind of the table of the bar. And I guess are we speaking telepathically? Is that how that works?
That's how you were speaking before.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ark will look over to Talion. And saying telepathically, what we need to do now. Is get out of this place. I mean, there has to be some way out, right? No one would make something that you couldn't just simply be in forever. There has to be some kind of way out.
Of course. But we cannot leave before vengeance has been had against the Black Knight who killed Plumdark.
Killing a Black Knight is a hard thing to do, Talion. Very hard thing to do.
I do not care how small the chances are. Vengeance will be had for ours, for all of us.
Luckily enough, I might have an idea.
And that's, I think, where we're going to end today's session. So I'm glad I had a very cathartic. We'll be back next week with Jelly to find out what happened to Jelly. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you still are here, rest in peace, our friend Plumdark, who died as he lived. Badass. And we're going to... we will see you next week. Everybody say goodbye.
Hey, dog.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you.